go, fella.
No pressure. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for streaming and joining myself and Paul Gilligan for one fantastic night of bare knuckle boxing. We are here at Norbert Castle in Blackpool. The sun has been shining all day. The stags, the hens have been partying. Now let's get down to the fighting. Paul?
Oh, what a great night we're going to have here, Martin. I tell you what, I've not been this excited since I found a biscuit down the back of the couch. This is absolutely going to be a belting evening, mate. I am looking forward to this. We got the wonderful Dean Robinson, who is a Thai boxer. He's been in one of the biggest wars I've ever seen. Richie Leake, who's called the Viking. My parents were very boring with my name, but Viking, what a belter. Wilkins, slick as David Round versus Mickey. Boy, there's too many to mention, Martin. There's too many to mention. Great night.
Totally agree. One of the bouts I'm looking forward to is Kofi King versus Jimmy McCorry. I've spoke to Jimmy this week. He's game. He's ready.
He looks fit, fella. Yeah, he looks fit.
He basically says to me that he had a bad spell, but now his head's right in the game, and tonight he's coming to take Kofi's zero.
Yeah, I watched a few of Kofi's fights. He's a very strong man. If he gets in that pocket, he's going to certainly throw some heavy punches. So, you know, it's going to be a really exciting fight because McCorry does have some great handwork. He works the body, he works the head. He does, for a bare knuckle boxer, he works very clean. So I'm really looking forward to that. But there's just so many belters on the card, Martin.
We've also had previously, from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock, there was an undercard where there was some good fights on that as well. Hopefully, in the future, we might be able to see some of them live on the main card for BFBA.
I'm a little bit biased, but I had a fighter fighting in that, Gareth Hayes. He won unanimous decision. So, yeah, there was some great fights coming through. You know, hopefully we're going to get stronger and stronger competition as the sport grows, because I think it's got a long way to go, and it's going to grow huge. Okie doke. So here we go for Tale of the Tape.
The Tale of the Tape. Callum Kerr, Mark Halford. This is going to be a great fight. We've seen Callum around the hotel couple of times today. That boy looks like he wants to fight.
Oh, he's keen as mustard, mate. He really is looking sharp. He's put a lot of effort into his life and his boxing, so I'm really looking forward to seeing this. Mark, stand there all day. He'll punch. Low guard in the fights that I saw. That might come in a little bit tricky during the fight, but hey, I'm looking forward to this one. It's going to be a belter.
With Callum, you look at the reach, that could be a difference.
Well, I'll be honest, I've held pads for Callum. He has no idea where they're going, and I had no idea where they were going, Martin. So this is going to be interesting. He moves around. He's got unusual footwork, but if he hits you, you stay hit.
Well, I don't know if you think, but I think we should stop talking, get it over to the legend, Ian Freeman, the MC, and let's get this party started.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live! Welcome to BFBA Bare Fist Boxing Association here in Blackpool. Ladies and gentlemen, our first main card bout is a welterweight bare knuckle bout. So please welcome your first fighter to the ring. In the red corner, Callum Kerr.
As I said, sitting around the hotel. Look, we've sitting around the hotel all day. Virtually, when we got here this morning, Callum was here, and so he's been in for a good.
He's been putting in a lot of training. He fought not so long ago and lost the decision, but fought very well. So hopefully he's going to pick up a decision today that goes a little bit more favourably. But I'm sure Mark's going to have something to say about that.
No, 100%. Callum comes to the ring with his Nike hoodie. Shorts the same as the...
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome his opponent in the blue corner, Mark Halford.
Nice little cheer from Mark's corner there. They're here to win.
Here he comes. got some fancy shorts on.
Looks very cool, calm and collected.
The little bit of tape I watched on him, he certainly had low hands, but he was willing to stay in there and throw it and take it as well. So, yeah, I see this being an absolute scorcher.
I don't know if it's just me, but Mark looks a lot bigger than Callum.
Yeah, he does, but I think Callum looks like he's lost a little bit of weight, actually, whether he's been training a bit too much. But Mark's certainly solid.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's
this
the
is a
movement, really,
welterweight
with
bare knuckle
Callum
bout
that's strange.
consisting of 3 2-minute rounds.
20-foot rings.
So
as well.
please welcome your
You're
fighter
going to see some
in the
movement
red
around
corner.
this. Normally they try
This
and pack him
fighter
on a
is
postage stamp,
31
but
years old.
This ring,
He
20
weighed
foot, you
in
might feed
at
him my footwork.
75.9 kilograms. He has a record of 5 wins with 5 losses. Representing Anarchy Gym from Warrington, Callum Kerr.
Bit of shadow boxing there by Callum.
Slinky
And now welcome his
Cumberbatch, our
opponent
referee for
in
this
the blue
evening.
corner. This fighter is 31 years old. He weighed in at 72.9 kilograms. He has a record of no wins, no losses, with 1 draw. Fighting out of PTG from Barnsley, please welcome Mark Halford.
This is a
Ladies and
3 by 2
gentlemen, your
minute
referee
round.
for
This
this
Mark
evening
definitely
is
looks a
Kieran
bit bigger.
Cumberbatch.
I think Callum could be a bit lighter,
Fighters
move
to
around
the
the
centre,
ring
please.
a little bit more.
Both of us know what to expect here. No noise really yet. From there, and the book is legal.
And we've
Slinky
also got to give a
Cumberbatch
shout.
going through a few of the rules. You'll notice that they're standing near some chalk lines there, ladies and gentlemen. That's called towing the line, hence the show. That harks back to the early days of bare fist boxing, where they used to draw the line in the sand and then you would front up, toe the line.
Questions from you.
Thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
Even I learned that. As I said, we've got to give a shout out to the referee as well. Very well known on this
Seconds
on this
out.
scene.
Round 1.
Oh, no!
Oh, that was a bit
Oh,
wrong.
what's he tried there?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, I don't know. This could work
Quite
out
a
very
aggressive
badly.
Start
Oh,
from
no.
Callum.
He's gone for it. He's taken a solid shot there,
Good
but
shot
they're
that
in
is
the
there.
pocket.
Callum comes back.
Oh,
Mark.
he's in
Mark
the
looks at
pocket.
a good shot in there.
Oh, where's
Don't know
that
if that
guy?
was a knockdown or whether it
It is.
was
I don't know
whether
whether
it
he's
was
going to counter
footwork, whether
here.
it was a bit of a
Better
footwork.
stay
But it looked to
focused.
me as
Yeah,
if when
he's
it
counting him.
looked to me as if Mark went to touch hands and Callum went straight at him.
Yeah, bit of a snidey move, but it doesn't seem to have benefited him.
But he
But,
definitely caught him with some shots.
I think
So-
it's certainly riled Mark up.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
definitely. I think the way
Oh,
Callum's
he's throwing him.
throwing his punches. Mark
He's
goes back
throwing
there
him.
in
Whether they're
straight
landing
lines.
or not, I don't know. Mark's covering up. He's
Good
going
shot.
to come back. Callum's chin's very high.
Yeah, he's leaving his chin in the
Yeah,
air.
it-
I
only
think
a
Mark's
matter of
looking for
time,
that
but
one shot.
They're both standing there. They're dishing it out. He's swinging like an
Oh,
old
that's a
barn
good
door
shot.
here.
That is by Mark
The
there.
chin's up.
He's Callum there. Good shot by Callum.
He's
Oh,
got
that's
him.
it. That's
He's
it.
got him. What's going on?
Oh, I thought that was it. If Callum put it on
Callum
him then,
paused for a second. Perhaps that was his moment.
I think if Callum
But
puts
he's
it on him
not
now.
putting him in, is he?
Oh,
lovely
good
body
shot.
Oh, that'll take the
Wow,
wind out of you.
wow,
Callum.
wow.
He's got to
I
go
think
to
he
a
might have
neutral
broke his
corner.
jaw. I think he might
To
have
a
broke his
neutral
jaw.
corner. It's
This fight's all over.
What an
What a
onslaught
great
from
performance by
Callum
Callum.
Kerr. What an onslaught.
He said he was coming to bring it,
Yep.
and he certainly
He
did.
has, we mentioned-
Just like his Nike. His Nike heavy, just do it. That's
He
exactly
has,
what he
yeah.
done.
Oh, that was a hell of an effort. He threw a lot of punches. Hopefully
It was
Mark's
that
all right.
hook.
Looks like he's all right. He's okay.
There was
Yeah,
a
it'd be
back. It
interesting.
was a backhand or it was a hook, and it seems to me as if it could have been a broken jaw.
It could be. It could be. I don't know. Callum's
That's Callum.
very excited. Mystic Meg.
I'm gonna say, what's the lottery numbers,
predicting.
Callum?
They embrace. That just shows the true gentleman nature of this sport, the sportsmanship involved. He belted him.
That was
He's
a
that
great
hard.
fight. That was.
That's
That was.
fantastic.
It was hard to commentate because it was so fast
I'd be
paced.
interested to see that little melee at the beginning. What happened there?
Ladies and gentlemen,
But,
big round of applause for
certainly
these two
fired everything
fighters.
up.
This is how we start a show going live. But ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute 30 seconds of the very first round, we have a winner in the red corner, Callum Kerr.
First round. I'll
First
be
one off
honest.
the rank.
The way the fight started, I thought Callum was throwing a lot of punches and he was going to gas himself. And I think when Mark come at him, then it was Callum backtracked, but it was the one clean shot, and you could see then in Mark's eyes, he went back against the ropes. The fight was over then.
He wasn't coming forward. I was a little worried when Callum paused for that moment. I wasn't sure if he was trying to sucker him in for a bit of a punch.
All right, guys, we have
he did the right thing there.
a little
he kept
interview
the
with a
punches
fighter.
up,
Could
didn't let
we
Mark
have
off the hook.
Gaz Crush to the ring, please?
We've actually got some interviews as well this evening as well. If you want to let us know who's going to.
I think there may be a Gaz Corrin, who is the world champion Bare Fist Boxing
Ladies and gentlemen,
Association.
BKB fighter Gaz Crush, round of applause.
It's a tremendous chap. I've held pads for Gaz. He's been around the sport a long time. Very, very tough man.
Okay, just for those who don't know about Gaz, Gaz is going to explain his current titles, which you'll be very impressed with. So Gaz, let the crowd know what is your titles, what you're doing, and what's coming up ahead.
I'm the current 84 kg cruiserweight world champion and the 80 kg left-weight world, world champion, British champion.
Well, British is still a big player, so Lithuania and the BKB champion. Okay, what do you have lined up? What's in store for you? What's coming up very soon?
Well, apart from last week's fuck up, where I should have been in Norway with Stanley Von Hasten, whatever his fucking name is, I'm ready to take on anything at all. America, Russia, anything at all, man. We tried getting a fight in Russia last night, and nobody wanted it in Russia. I'll fight for free, me, Ian. I don't want to fight for money, mate. It's not about the money. I want to fight anybody in America, anytime, mate. Bring them over here, do what they want, send who they want, just don't fucking send anybody you want back.
Just to clarify what went on, he was supposed to be fighting in Norway last week. He didn't get over there. Apparently there was a little bit of a hoo-ha with the promoter, and things didn't go ahead. So how did that knock your plans back, my friend?
I'm not arsed, I'll just get pissed instead, me, Ian. I'm not really bothered, mate. I'll just fucking carry on, keep going and keep ready. I'm fucking stay ready. So I don't have to get ready, man. I'm ready to go.
Well, you look ready, you're in great shape. So is there anybody out there who you would like to fight? Any names you want to give us? Who's next on the card for you?
Well, seeing that fucking Shannon bitch, he's right on the end of my fucking fist, mate. If he's got the balls, Shannon, wherever you are, man, come and fucking get it over here. I'll come to America. Like I said, I don't want paying. I don't want money. Just give me the fucking fight. I'll dust you in a round, mate. And then you give me whoever you want. I'll take anybody at all.
For those that don't know, Shannon Briggs is a very, very well-known fighter from around the world. He is American. He's got many, many titles in the BKB world. So he's next for you. Why such a hate for this guy?
Because I should have been fighting him in Norway. He's been talking shit, calling out other fighters when he's fighting me. And to me, that's disrespectful. So don't disrespect me because I'll fucking whoop your ass, mate.
Well, you heard it, ladies and gentlemen. Gaz Crush!
Gaz Corrin, representing Bare Fist Boxing Association at Cruiserweight there, Lethway and Bare Fist Boxing. A tough man, a good credit to the sport.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight only, listen to this. Subscribers to the Bare Knuckle TV app, they will receive 30% of all BKFC and Toe the Line merchandise. That's 30%. Go to bareknuckleshop.com and use the promo code TTL3. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'm just about to go to that website.
Yeah, well, if I haven't bought it all already, I got myself a nice bob hat.
You shouldn't have a bob hat, not with hair like that.
Yeah, it's a crime.
Should tell the viewers that you actually done this outstanding hair for this evening.
Well, yeah, it is a special moment. If you'd seen it before, this is an improvement, as bad as it looks. But we won't mention it. I'm trying not to culturally appropriate.
And shall we stop talking and do the
I hope so.
for the second
Let's
fight?
look at some boxing.
Middleweight bout, Dean Robinson versus Dom Colossus.
Yeah, well, Dean Robinson, as I mentioned, I've seen him in absolute war. One of the best fights I ever saw was the left-weight fight with him and the perennial Sean Lomas. So if he comes out with that sort of heart, we can expect an absolute war. And Dom Colossus has come a long way. He is an experienced gloved fighter. He's been around the traps, so he's going to come here to win as well. So it's going to be a war.
And he's not long turned up as well, because apparently about 6 hours ago he was driving from
Well,
Southend.
I heard,
so
yeah. I heard he was
play
on his
to him.
way from Southend, which is a bit of a drive, so, you know.
But without
thank God he's
further
made
ado,
it.
let's get it over to the legend Ian Freeman.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is a middleweight bare knuckle bout. So please welcome to the red corner, Dean Robinson.
Looking forward to this fight. I really am looking
immense.
forward to this fight.
Really am looking forward to this fight. Great to see Lee Sayers, his coach, there on the ring. They're waiting for him in true Muay Thai style. They're going to allow him to come in over the ropes. They're going to push it down for him. And the man helping him is the one and only Kev Ward, who is one of Great Britain's greatest fighters.
Sorry, I'm struggling to hear you because of the music's so loud. So I'm very impressed with it. Sure, here he is.
Dean
Got the
Robinson.
crowd after him as well.
People, he trains himself very hard. Fantastic warrior. Great
Ladies and
ambassador for
gentlemen,
the sport.
welcome his opponent in the blue corner, Dom Colossus.
I wonder if Dom's going to come in.
Oh, Don, a little bit
Here
more
he is.
casual in his
Fair play
approach.
to him, because apparently there was a problem with transport. So for him to still be here tonight,
It's a hell of a drive.
Yeah, it's a hell of a
and he's
drive.
got it. He's made here. He had the hearts in the mouths of the promoters a little earlier on, but he's here. And I
But
hope he's going to do
he
some
was
work.
true to his word. I like the fact that he's matching shorts and boots. It's got the
Very
same
nice
colour.
touch there. Very nice touch. Probably a Christmas present.
What's that on
Ladies
his, on
and
his
gentlemen,
shorts?
our
666.
next bout is a
666.
middleweight
Is that the devil?
bare knuckle bout consisting
they
of
say.
3 two-minute rounds. So please welcome your fighter in the red corner. This fighter is 40 years old. He weighed in at 80 kilograms. He is making his debut and fighting out of NXG from Liverpool. Please welcome Dean Robinson.
If I could look like that at the age of 40, I'll be very happy with myself.
Oh, he's been around the scene for years. He's fought many, many people.
And now
Brought
welcome
a
his
crowd as
opponent in the blue corner. This fighter is 33 years old. He weighed in at 74.7 kilograms. Also making his debut and is an independent fighter from Southend-on-Sea. Please welcome Dom Colossus.
It looks light. It looks light.
Booing in the crowd. Bit of booing in the crowd.
A lot of fella booing.
Parochial.
Fighters to the centre of the ring,
A lot of fella
please.
booing. It looks light, so I think what he might be doing, I think he'll be using his boxing ability and his footwork. Here we go, toe the line again. Which is, like you
Sneaky
said,
Cumberbatch going through the rules. He'll have explained this before in the changing sheds, but here he is just going over it again.
Everything from there is legal. Same there. In the event of a knockdown, do you know what I said?
I said very well respected referee. Said him do some stoppages earlier, which some of the crowd probably turn around and not like, but when you look at it, he's at the fighter's safety.
Fighter's
So
safety comes first. It's
which is-
paramount.
which is be all and end all. We all want to get home to our families, so
Seconds
fair play to
out.
the ref.
Orthodox versus
Round
Southpaw
one.
here. There we go. Oh, no,
Let's
he's
see, we got the
straightened up.
touch there. That was a fair touch. Colossus comes
Started
forward
up.
there.
A few open
Footwork
hand
by
strikes.
Dean. Good body shot that was by Dom. Slipped a few shot, triple jab.
Dean keeping a nice tight guard. Dom, oh dear.
Good shot that was then.
Oh, nice uppercuts. But Dean won't be out of there too
Dean's
quick.
looking to get him on the counter. It's a beautiful hook. There's some blood already. Someone's bleeding
I think
from
Dean's got
them
a little bit of scar
uppercuts.
tissue, so he cuts pretty easy. But Dom
That's a good
moving,
shot.
he's
Dean
snaking
took that
around.
well.
Oh, beautiful
Didn't take that
uppercut.
too well. That was a wonderful uppercut. You already mentioned the uppercut in the first place, and he got it
bobbing
again
from
then.
a low position. Okay, we've got a bit of claret.
Beautiful shot that was then.
Dean seems to be perfectly okay. It's just a cut. You'll get a lot more. Oh, no.
The fight's over.
Oh, no.
There's a cut to the eye.
It must be a baddie. And remember, we've just been saying about fighters' safety and
there was a
their
hook,
well-being.
and then there was an uppercut, but the blood's pouring from the eye. And
see, it landed on him as he hit the floor. You know, it
and like we
looks
said,
a bad cut. But Dean's a very tough man. He's a proud man. He won't want to finish on that.
no, but Dom
But yeah, as we say, yeah, fighters.
from the first bell, Dom come out, threw some body shots, which got the guard down, few uppercuts. Dean landed some shots on the counter, but the uppercut was the one. I think he may have cut his eye. And
He was looking to work to the body, get you to drag your hands down or to cover up, and then he's going to come up through that middle with an uppercut or come around the side with hooks.
that's what I was going to say in the first fight with Callum when Mark was on the ropes. I thought what Callum probably could have done was to gone to the body.
Yeah, but he just persisted with the head and got some success there. But
Who am I to say
I think
anything?
to be fair, the final shot was a body shot that finished it. But
Yeah. But no, that's two very, very quick fights.
it is indeed.
But I was very impressed with Dom. I really
Yeah.
was impressed with Dom.
You're going to see a little bit of that sort of style tonight, Mum, where people are coming in low, they're going to work, because obviously you can't punch to the top of the head, you can't punch to the back of the head. With the open hand, if you hit the top of the head or the front, the skull, it's going to do damage to your hand. So you're going to see them work in, come into the body, and then come over the top with overhand rights or lefts, and then body work.
And with the fact that that's everything you've just said is basically at the nail on the head, but with the fact that he hasn't been in the building long,
Maybe he's got the cab running.
Yeah.
He can't stay long.
I think Andrew will be glad that the fight went ahead, because if Dom can do something like that to Dean, who's a well-known fighter and tough as anything, then where can Dom actually go?
Yeah, it could be have started something pretty big here. So Dean looks perfectly okay.
Nice the fact that Dom's on his feet. He was
Great
never
embrace
hurt,
from
was
the
he?
fighters.
He was never after the knockdown. He was never really hurt.
Just the
Ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute, 4 seconds of the very first round, we have a winner by the way of technical knockout, Dom Colossus!
Nice handshake nice handshake as well. That's a lot of people can frown on bare knuckle boxing, but when you see when you see a fight like that, shake hands, hug each other after.
The respect between the fighters is unparalleled. It really, really is a true sport. I mean, my background's Muay Thai, same sort of thing, but
it's the same with all combat sports, isn't it, Paul?
It's just that respect between each other. Win or lose, you're on the booze, as they say, and get on it. Enjoy it. Put the training in before. Yep.
We'll see him in the bar later on. But yeah, that's
we're moving on to about number 3 now. I'm not sure there won't be a little bit of a break, but
I think we've got Daniel Robson
forward to
versus
this. Looking forward to this one.
Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship makes its Nebraska debut Friday, September 10th. Watch as Dakota Cochran goes to war with the Marine Mike Richmond in the main event. Plus, heavy hitters collide as Sam Shoemaker and Josh Burns knuckle up. And Houston Alexander takes the gloves off in his BKFC debut. Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship 21, Friday, September 10th, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, only on Bare Knuckle TV. Download the app at
Richmond and Schumacher. All of these fights can be seen live on the app BK TV.
Everything all available there. Get on it now. Become a
If
member.
you're listening to us and you haven't downloaded the app, download the app. And now let's get to this third fight now.
Yeah, we've got to maybe run through a couple of the rules for you if you're not too sure about what's going on with bare fist boxing. It's pretty standard with regard to the rounds and everything in boxing, but we have no 3 knockdown rule in play. You've got No save by the bell in any of the round. No fighter can be saved. And the whistle that you'll hear occasionally is just to indicate seconds away and 10 seconds of the round to remain. So just a few of the rules. Otherwise, it's just the same as standard boxing.
Without gloves.
Without the gloves.
Let's talk about the main event. Darren Hendry versus Nikolai Empel. I think this is going to be a great fight. Nikolai's actually come all the way over from Denmark. With regards to the pandemic that's going on, for him to travel from Denmark to the UK, I think he's coming to win, don't you, Paul?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, an interesting point in some of the preamble we got about him, that he'd been away in the forest to gather his thoughts during COVID. Let's hope he comes back booming. But he's come all this way. Darren Hendry from the BKB scene, an excellent fighter. He's been up against many, many people, seasoned fighters. So hopefully Nikolai has come here to have a scrap.
Yeah, no, 100%. And also, as you can see on the camera, we've actually got the belts.
Yeah,
what they're going to be fighting for.
European title, British title, and English title.
And this cruiserweight title will be for this beautiful belt.
Yeah, the one nearest to us. But yeah, I hope the boys are excited about it. I'm sure Nikolai will be wanting to take that back to Denmark.
Yeah, no, 100%. So if we look at the next fight, Richie Leake versus Daniel Robson.
Well, this is the Viking, mate.
This is going to be.
This is the Viking fella.
This is going to be. For all you viewers out there who like to see knockouts, I think this is going to be one.
Yep. Richie Leake, heavily muscled man, calls himself the Viking, sets himself strong, and if he hits you, you stay hit. And also, we got Daniel Robinson. He's a tough man. I looked at a few of his bouts. He's going to stay in that pocket and fight, but I'd say it's going to be hard to say here. Richie Leake is a very, very strong man, and he looks pretty determined after a bit of a layoff.
And they're going to be two absolute units in the ring. Shall we watch the fight?
I hope so.
Let's get it over to the legend Ian Freeman.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the heavyweights? Our next bout is a heavyweight bare knuckle bout. Please welcome to the red corner, Daniel Rampage Robson.
And they're all going bonkers.
Here we go. Blackpool party time.
Dizzy Rascal bonkers, and that's what the crowd are doing. Another guy who's been here all day. When we come to the rehearsals, he was here. So he's here to win. And with the heavyweights, we all know what happens with the heavyweights.
One punch can end it all. So one punch
Now
can end
welcome his
everything. These
opponent
boys
to the blue
are
corner,
packing some power.
Leake.
So
And
now
there we go,
Richie
Richie
Leake, the
Leake.
Viking, coming in.
I've seen a lot of his fights lately.
Yeah, what do you expect here?
A bit of shadow boxing dancing there. I love the beard. I love his Viking beard. He looks like he's lost a bit of weight since his last fight as well.
Yeah, he looks a little bit trimmer, but still a solid fella.
And the
Ladies and gentlemen,
just going
this
through the
is a
rules of the
heavyweight
boys.
bare knuckle bout consisting of 3 2-minute rounds. Now let me introduce your fighter in the red corner. This fighter is 36 years old. He weighed in at 109.9 kilograms. He has a record of 1 win with no losses. Representing Yorkshire MKA from Newcastle, Daniel Robson!
he's got the crowd.
Brought a few with him. Yorkshire lad, they love a scrap.
And now welcome his opponent in the blue corner. This fighter is 42 years old. He weighed in at 108 kilograms. He is making his BKB debut from Body Shop in Blackpool. Please welcome Richie Leake.
It's amazing that Daniel Robson's got the crowd and he's from
Fighters to
Newcastle.
the centre, please.
And Richie League's from Blackpool. and there wasn't much.
Listen, lads.
I think that's probably because Richie's been he's been
around.
around the scene, and he's had a little time off.
He's had a
So
little time off. Yeah, I
In
heard
the
that.
event of we're not down, go straight to a neutral corner, which is a black one, right? If I start counting and you're not in a corner, I'm going to stop the count. So
the referee just giving the fighters
from you.
the rules and regulations of the fight. Yet again, toe the line, which every fight will have involved.
Yeah, don't go blinking, people. Don't go blinking.
Seconds out. Round
Get
one.
your popcorn ready.
Here
This
we
could be
go.
early.
All the way up.
Shot those by Dan.
Daniel landing a couple
And here
of
we go.
punches. Tighten it up.
Richie actually looks lighter than Daniel.
He does, yeah, he does. Daniel's
Going
coming
there for
very
the overhand
aggressively.
right.
He's throwing
Daniel's
them bombs.
Dan's chin's
Richie's
high in the
getting
air.
set. Here we go.
Oh, it's a shot that is. Richie took it
Got him
well.
on top of the head there. Oh, we've got a bit of claret.
Oh, there's some
Got a
blood.
bit of claret in his ball.
Oh,
Yes.
what a beautiful uppercut.
Once again, the uppercut.
What an uppercut.
Once again, the uppercut.
The blood is pouring from Richie Leake's head,
yep.
and he still
He's
manages
got him. He's
to
waved
land
that
a
off.
uppercut.
He's bleeding
What
like
a
stuffed pig
shot.
there. Oh, what a shot. Daniel Robson, sorry, the one bleeding.
You've got to give Dan Robinson credit for that. His fans have definitely had their money's worth.
Yep.
Because, well, you've only got to look at Richie to know that he was in a fight.
Yep. It's both stood in that pocket and said earlier they're going to get into that pocket, they're going to throw hard. You can't continually throw the work rate that you would do in a normal boxing match because you haven't got the gloves. So once they get in that pocket, they're going to let it go.
And the thing is with Richie, like, he was taking, he took an overhand right, which for
Yeah.
many other people would have probably would have probably slept them. But
Seemed
he
to-
managed to. He got the cut obviously come from the overhand right. He managed to redeem himself, get his balance back, and he dropped an unbelievable uppercut.
Maybe
and
it
that was
just
good night,
annoyed him.
Dan.
It seemed to annoy Richie, that. And he came back firing. But full credit, Daniel Robson. They both stood in that pocket and they threw it. And as I say, with these no gloves, you get a lot of cuts. It can end very, very quickly.
You actually hit the nail on the head there. It actually annoyed Richie, that shot did.
I think so. Woke him
That
up a bit.
overhand right.
He realised he was going to have to throw some big, heavy punches to get through this boy, and he did.
And he certainly did. And
And
we've
once
had,
again, we see the great sportsmanship on play.
we've had 3 great first rounds.
Well,
Do you think we're going to get to a second round tonight?
well, I hope so. I hope so. But
Fighters to the centre
I'm
of the
sure
ring,
if
please.
they keep going like that, then we don't need a second round.
We told everyone to
Ladies and
hold the
gentlemen,
popcorn.
after 47 seconds of round one, we have a winner by the way of knockout, Richie Leake.
Richie wins on his comeback, but like we said, Dan can't walk out of that fight thinking
No.
that he didn't do
Head
anything
high,
right, because
head high.
that overhand right,
He
which
landed
cut.
a lot of punches himself. Richie's just a tough guy.
Yeah, no,
Took it.
100%.
So,
And Richie, in the morning, Richie's going to know there's been in a fight because he's got a big, massive gash
yeah, he's got
on the top of
a
his
big
head.
lump on his head.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have a few minutes to
I
spare.
do believe
So I'm going to have a little
we've
chat
got
with
another
Richie
interview
Leake.
coming.
He looks beautiful on camera as well. Richie, fantastic performance, 47 seconds. Obviously, you've got power in those hands because you've knocked him out, but were you expecting such a quick finish?
No, well, kind of. But I was trying to get through the first round, but I was expecting to do a bit of boxing, but it turned to a brawl, so I just went and went out with it as it is.
I mean, you're looking in phenomenal shape, 42 years old, you look absolutely fantastic. What's next for Richie Leake?
We have to speak to Andy, see what he wants me to do, but I think we'll be staying here and definitely more fights.
Well, this is your first bare knuckle fight. You have had a few boxing bouts. What's the difference, obviously, apart from the bare knuckle and wearing gloves, but what's the difference? Do you prefer the bare knuckle, or would you want to go back to leather?
Well, compared to this performance, obviously with no gloves, knockouts are easier, aren't they?
Well, you performed tonight, you've got the knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause, Richie Leake!
What a great fight that was.
Yeah, it was.
I still
It
can't
was.
believe that overhand right didn't do any more damage than just a
Chin
cut.
was up in the air, was there to be hit, but he took it well. And with it being high on the head, he was able to come forward. But as you say, knocked him off a bit, he came back winging. So, great fight.
And obviously, all our viewers can see the live stream this evening we have got some unbelievable events coming up.
Well, we got
Unbelievable
the one
event.
coming up in Lancashire in September.
We've got, there you go, it's on the screen, September the 10th. We've got BKFC 21, September the 11th. We've got in Mississippi, Gambit FC 2, October the 8th. We've got BKFC Fight Night in Montana. BKFC 22, October the 22nd. That goes well with the date. And also November the 8th in New York. We've got BKFC. So if you're a fan of your bare knuckle boxing, you're going to have a busy year.
Certainly getting about its geography there. So great for the people to see such high-level fights. And I just hope this sport keeps growing because it's got a great groundswell at the moment. We just hope it keeps going. It's got a lot of great people in it.
Well, as we've said, that as we've said with bare knuckle boxing, a lot of people do frown upon it, but you're seeing tonight how well this show's run. I'm going to stop talking and let's detail the tape for the next fight. A lot of credit now has to be given to Danny Ledbetter.
Well, he's stepped up. I mean, I've known Danny for a long time. He's been around the scene. He fought actually the promoter of this show, Andrew Bakewell, in a Muay Thai fight many years on a Backstreet Brawlers show for all people who might remember that. It was an absolute war. Danny stepped up. Andrew won that fight, but he showed in that fight many years ago what heart he has, and he's been around the scene a long time, and he stepped up at short notice here to fight because Scott Minchley couldn't make it.
And Peter Hayes also making his debut for BFBA. So without further ado, let's send it over to the legend Ian Freeman.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have a little interview here for you. Before we go to the next bout, we have a man backstage, Dean Smudger Smith. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, for those that don't know, this man is a legend, a fighter in his own right, now retired, but Smudger is on the other things now, doing a lot of work for charity, and he's going to tell us about a charity ride that he's been doing lately.
Top of Scotland down to John O'Groats to Land's End on our mountain bikes for charity. We did this with a bit of support from our local people that that was proud of us and understood what we was doing and why we was doing it. So we did it with 35 kilo on our backs with standard mountain bikes. We did about 1,500 mile, and we did it to promote positivity, to help people with mental health, with their mindset, with their health of their body as well, because right now people aren't really looking after their bodies even though they think they are. So we're there to help people that have got depression and they've got suicidal thoughts. And right now it's going through the roof, about 300% of people, or it's gone up by 300%, that people are actually trying to kill themselves. And this is really the main problem in the world right now, people's depression. And it's not talked about enough. People say they do, but they don't. So I think it's something we need to start looking at more. And the technology that they don't push is Tesla biohealers and such stuff like that. So we're trying to push that stuff to help people out, physically and mentally.
What a guy.
Well, as you can tell, it's a fantastic cause, especially mental health. I don't know if you guys know, but I've retired from the fight game. I'm now an ambulance medic, and it's only since I started working for the ambulance service that I realised how severe that mental health is. So this is a fantastic thing, and I take my hat off to you, sir. But you're not here to talk about your charity as such. Why are you here tonight?
Well, obviously, being an ex-fighter now, I come here to support the guys. The guys put a lot of time and effort into the training that they do, and they come here to obviously put it on the line. They're the guys in the arena, they're the man in the arena that people like to criticise. So when you sat there and you're watching these guys get up here and do the things they're doing, just understand that they're putting on the line for you to see. So the people that are criticising, please don't criticise, give them praise where needed, because bravery and courage needs praise always, okay? And these guys do put it on the line. Just seen tonight, one of my pals has snapped his leg. You've seen people's eyelashes coming off. You've seen people getting dropped in front of you and losing everything they've got in that ring, but giving it all they've got. So please, 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 when you come to these shows, give them all the respect they need and deserve. Thank you very much.
Rightio, we're about to move on to the next
Fantastic.
bout, I think.
I couldn't have
after
said it
this,
better myself. All right, so what's the future for Smudger now? What's happening in your life right now?
as we're on about positivity and helping people's mindsets and helping people get through depression and anxiety, we are now starting to open a high vibes hub where people can come around and talk to us about the problems they've got, and we openly listen to them. We don't judge anything they tell us, because we've all got a past. And from yesterday to today, I'm not the same man. Just like from 10 minutes ago to now, I'm not the same man. Just like you guys that entered this room today, not the same people as you will be when you leave. Because you all gain knowledge, and that knowledge changes that person that you was.
If anybody wants to get in touch with you, Smudger, how can they do that? Do you have a website? Do you have an email address? If anybody wants to get in touch to help with the mental health, or has helped mental health, and they need a little bit of guidance, how can they get in touch with you?
So you can find me on Facebook or Instagram as Smudger BKB. I do carry the tag still, even though I'm not fighting. You get me on YouTube, and just generally just find Smudger BKB, and I will give you the information that you need. If you can help me out, help other people out, that'd be great. If you can commit some sort of donations to help us get this thing going, because we want to put these places, these hubs around the country to help people with the same problems that we're trying to help them with right now. So thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate that.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a hero, Dean Smudger Smith!
That's a name that you need to remember, Dean Smudger Smith. Great in the fighting game, but unbelievable for charity.
Absolutely unbelievable.
He said, keep smiling, everybody, keep smiling. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the action? Our next bout is a cruiserweight bare knuckle bout consisting of 3 2-minute rounds. So please welcome your fighter to the red corner, Peter Hayes.
As I said, debut for Peter for BFBA. If anybody don't know what BFBA means, Bear Fighting.
Bare Fist Boxing Association.
Bear Fist Boxing Association.
I've watched a couple of fights that he's done in other forms of bare fist boxing, around with the bales and stuff. He stands strong, he's an orthodox stance, and he hits with some power. He's going to sit those feet down and he's going to try and hit you. So, let's see what's in store.
Fan of his shorts. Seen him in the ring earlier, and he looks very focused. Big thing, making his debut for Bare Fist Boxing Association. Looks in shape.
Very switched on, Peter Hayes, for this.
To the blue corner, Danny Ledbetter.
Oh, here he is, Danny Ledbetter, absolute stalwart.
As I said earlier, you can't knock a person who steps in at last minute.
Always got to give credit
Ladies
to
and
somebody
gentlemen,
who does
this
that to
bout
help the
is a
show go on,
cruiserweight
because I'm
bare
sure
knuckle
Peter's
bout
put a lot of work
consisting
in.
of 3 2-minute rounds. Now let me introduce your fighter in the red corner. This fighter is
What
30
does Danny
years
fight
old.
like? Is he aggressive fighter? Is he counter fighter? Or
He has an unbeaten
Peter, he
record
just seems to
of
stand
2
there and
wins
just throws 'em.
and no losses.
But Danny is
fighting out
he's
of
just gonna
next
try
level
movement and
fitness
again.
from Birkenhead, Peter Hayes.
He's got the crowd.
And now welcome his opponent in the blue corner. This fighter is 29 years old. He weighed in at 87 kilograms. He has a record of 2 wins with 8 losses. He is an independent fighter from Ormskirk. Please welcome Danny Ledbetter.
Don't think you can take
Fighters to the center
your
of the ring,
records
please.
when you step in for fight,
No,
because
I mean, as well, he has stepped up in a lot of occasions. He's there, you know. Don't worry about that record. He's a trooper. He's going to give it his best.
Everything from there and above is legal, same there. In the event of a knockdown, go straight to a neutral corner, which is the black one, yeah? If I start counting you, you're not in the corner, I'm going to stop the count and pull you back in the corner. So it pays to stay there. Any questions from you? Any questions from you? Touching it and throw the line, gentlemen.
them
Right,
shorts
here we go.
that Peter's got on, do you think they're all the countries that he's visited in the world?
Seconds
Because if
out.
he has, then he's been
Round
some
one.
places.
He's a busy man. There we go.
As I said, I seen Peter earlier in the middle of the ring. He looks a bit of a boxing man.
Oh, yeah, he's got a nice
Good right
style.
hand, that was to start he.
As I said, he's
And
orthodox, traditional
As we know
style.
with the clinch, 3 seconds. If nothing happens in 3 seconds, then the referee
Oh, yeah,
pulls
you
them
won't
apart.
see extended clinch work here. We want separate and fight. Oh, threw that one from a long way away.
Yeah,
Gonna have to try and
Biggest-
measure himself in.
bigger swing than Tiger Woods. Oh,
he's
good
working
body
him up.
shots there
He's
by
gone
Danny.
for a chokehold. Bloody guillotine.
Good body shots there was there by
Yeah.
Danny.
Trying to establish her range. You can see Peach just trying to sit on that edge. He's going to come in. Danny's
he's-
caught him there.
Did he catch him
Danny's
then? 'Cause
caught
his
him
legs,
there.
His legs definitely
Yeah, they
buckled.
certainly went under him then. Yeah, he looks like he's... Oh,
looks
eye up,
shaky.
eye up.
Yeah, his legs don't sit. Legs don't look stiff.
Oh, there you go.
Them body shots are really gonna make a mark. Well, they already are, but they're really
And
gonna
he seems to
do.
be growing in confidence as well. A bit more
Well, you-
bounce in the step. But Pete's not out of this.
No, I think what Pete does as well there, he uses his jab hand as a way of ignoring the fact that he's going to throw a right hand straight away. So if you watch,
look, Danny is sort of a little bit open-handed as well, as if he's trying to spoil the work coming from Peter and
Yeah.
then just come in with that right hand over
he
the
holds
top.
his left hand out.
Oh, there
Oh,
you
good
go.
up that was
He's
there,
got
but a
him
good
again.
shot by Danny. He'll hold that left hand out, throw a jab, and then the right hand will come very
Waiting, looking
straight
to
after.
time that right shot. Just a little on the outside at the moment.
I think Danny can read it at the moment. I think good body shots there though by Peter. It's the longest fight we've had of the night so far.
It is, mate.
We're doing well.
Oh,
Good jab
nice
that was there.
jab.
Both
He's
of
just
them.
a little bit far away at the moment.
Danny looks a
Working
bit
his way
red.
in. He's like, oh, nice. Nice
Danny
body
looks a bit
shot.
red round the,
Oh, great first round. Absolutely belting first round.
He looks
And here
red.
we are, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see a second.
Whoa! He looks red round the body. Danny does where Peter. I think that was in the clinch when they was tighted in the clinch. I
Let's
think
give
Danny
it up for the ring girl. First
managed
time in the
to-
ring tonight.
That's a
Maybe
lovely
not.
ring card, Danny's.
Yeah. Tremendous. Tremendous.
The way the two. Oh, was you not looking at the ring
Oh,
card?
no.
Oh, sorry.
The actual card itself. Sorry, mate.
So the way they've drawn that two was really, really good. But yeah, that was a great first round because it looked to me as if Peter had the first half of the fight, and then once Danny, there was some kind of shot
Yeah, it'd
that
be interesting
buckled
to see that.
Peter's legs.
Yeah, it stumbled him a little bit. Seems to have got his composure back now, though. Bouncing around like a rabbit.
Seconds
No,
out.
that shows that you're a fit fighter.
Well, yeah, he's trying to give the impression he is anyway.
Yeah.
Round two.
Deep down he's thinking, oh,
Oh, even a bit of a pep in the step in there from Danny Ledbetter. He's trying
think
to
if
grab
I
the
was- if
spy- fingers out. Oh, that's a long way. Pete's in.
I think if I was Peter, I'd try and get, rather than just one jab,
Oh,
try and
up.
double the jab up.
There you go. Oh, chin's up.
Chin was up then.
Yeah, Pete's in. Pete seems to have fired up a bit here.
Yeah, he's tied him up there. Peter
done,
trying
yeah,
to get some
tied
more
him
body
up.
shots off.
Now, how's he going to work here?
He's cut. Peter's caught on the left cheek.
Is he? Oh, Danny, nice.
Good backhand there by Danny as he steps forward.
Flat-footed.
Slipped well by Peter. Look, that's a
Oh,
beautiful right hand.
nearly.
Danny took it well. Definitely took it well.
Yeah, there we go.
Is that a cut on the body? Looks like to the side of him.
I
Might
can see any clarity at all, really.
good backhand there, but it was just to the body. This is a very, very, very even fight.
Yeah, he's trying to tie it up a lot. He's not letting Pete settle for those big punches.
He looks a bit tired now, Danny does.
Yeah,
Big
oh,
deep
yeah.
breath then.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful
Little
shot
one on
off the
side.
break. Peter looks like he's got his composure back. He looks like he's stalking his prey now. Danny leaning on the ropes.
Danny's just waiting for Pete to set himself, throw it.
Oh,
Way
good
up.
backhand there. That hurt Danny.
Oh, nice
good
little
counter by
right hand
Pete,
by Danny Ledbetter.
by Danny. Peter caught him, and then Danny turned around and was like, "Well, have one back." Brilliant fight this is. We're going to see a round 3.
Absolutely. I mean, good stamina as well from Danny, a guy who's just come down Filled
And there's
in.
the whistle.
Oh, that was a big punch.
Good
Oh,
slip
nice
there by
body
Peter.
shot.
He's got to stand up tall because that's where the uppercuts can come. He's got to stop him from hitting the
here we
body.
go. Danny looking the fresher of the two out of him, to be honest.
Well, for someone just standing in,
Yeah, his fitness is very
he's
good.
fit as a fiddle, so he obviously trains. There we go. Look at that. It's a lovely round 3. But to the American viewers, we're actually watching a 3rd round of boxing.
We're going into it.
The fight, and it's a great fight as well. It's not as if it's a one-sided fight.
No.
Who would you have winning this at the moment,
I
Paul?
don't know, it's pretty easy, but you got to say that, you know, the judges have seen that little stagger in the first round because otherwise it's been pretty even. But as I say, it looks to me like Danny's just sitting back, waiting for Peter to commit himself and then trying to catch him with body shots or tie him up and let the referee break him and they'll start again. So he's pretty keen. He's up.
I think this round now, if you get caught in this round, this is when your fatigue kind of kicks in.
Here we go.
And we've heard 3rd and final round.
Even so far, Danny's bouncing around like a roo on speed.
There's as I said, 2 jab,
Here
double
we go.
jab, backhand.
I hope they can
Got
create some
inside.
space though, Martin, and get some work.
Oh, good shot there on the clinch end. Beautiful body shot. Danny holding on now. Hook from Pete. Referee steps in there. I think, if anything, Peter's probably done the more boxing.
Oh, he's doing the work, but whether it's a cleaner work.
Yeah, I think it's, well, whether it depends how the judges like it, whether the judges like aggressiveness or whether they like
little inside.
counter.
This is where Danny seems to see his chances. Little inside coming
Beautiful,
off that break.
beautiful
Little
shot on
punch
the
there.
break. Beautiful hook. Peter took it well.
There you go.
Danny, good shot there.
Nice.
Peter took that well as well.
Oh,
That could have won
that
Danny
chin
the
there,
round.
Danny. Oh, he's
Good-
thrown
oh,
a big
beautiful.
overhand. Pete's come back
As he
to
threw
the
the
right.
overhand right,
Oh.
the uppercut landed. Peter's got him in the corner now. Danny holds him. Good body shots there by Pete. That's going to take it out of Danny. I think the referee's going to stop this clinch in a minute.
They're still working in that clinch.
I
They're
think
not
he's-
stopped,
yeah,
but
there
yeah,
we go.
Slinky's had enough
I
of
think
that.
we got-
Separate
I think
them.
we're
What's
going to
going
see
to
a
happen? I think
barnstorm in last 30 seconds.
Oh, Danny's throwing a winger there.
Peter now stuck. Stands in the middle of the ring. Beautiful jab. Danny comes back with a lovely
Nice overhand
1-2.
right.
Peter
Pete's hanging
now clinches. Good body by Pete. I love the body work inside the clinch. I really do like the body work.
Seeing
Brilliant
yet
last
another
round.
variant on how these boys fight. They're working on the inside.
There's the whistle. 10 seconds.
Oh, nice stiff jab
Good
from
right
Danny.
on there.
Oh,
Chin was up in the air, but Danny took it well. What an unbelievable
well
fight.
done. What a great fight.
Both fighters deserve a round of applause for
It'll be
that.
interesting to see who wins this, but what a great fight for
Wonderful
the boys.
fight. They put their heart and soul on the line there. I haven't got a clear winner.
I think personally, I think that you can't take away that little stumble. But yeah, looking at the cleaner work, you'd have to say that Peter's done it. But definitely a game plan there from Danny Ledbetter to tie things up and land on the clinch, on the breaking from the clinch.
There was quite a few times he done that where it looked like the clinch.
They seem to be reasonably effective as well.
Yeah, Danny there.
I'm interested to see this one. It's
That
going to
was
be an
a
interesting
fight. That was
result.
the exact word Danny just said. That was a fight. So he knows that he was involved in a fight. And
Right.
Ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen, round of applause. 3 rounds of absolute war.
who we got?
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard.
Who have you got for this one at home?
We have a draw.
Oh.
Fair results. As I
Fair.
could have really
Never
picked
one great for the fighters, but I think it's a fair outcome. But we all want to see a winner, but
I wonder if Danny next time. I wonder. There's got to be a rematch now.
I would think it's on the cards immediately.
It was a close match, I've got to be honest, but he kept going forward and coming forward. Do you Danny, obviously same question to you. You rocked him in the first round. He didn't go down, but he kept coming forward. Were you surprised at how much he was coming forward? And again, are you happy with the draw?
Yeah, I'm happy with the draw. Tough lad. Gave me the round one I needed for the next fight. Appreciate it.
Would you like to have a rematch?
Yeah, why not? It'll be an interesting fight again.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you like to see a rematch? Ladies and gentlemen, Peter Hayes, Danny Ledbetter.
What a great fight and a draw. And to be fair, it was a fair.
I think it was a good shout, yeah. It's a good shout.
Peter there gets the.
I listen to his fans going crazy there. That's
crowd
part of the
favourites.
sport.
Talk about the co-main event tonight. Dan Mcgriffin versus Ben Pickles. Ben, great amateur boxing background. He's also been a pit fighting world champion as well.
Yeah, he's done a fair bit. I mean, Dan Mcgrath, a Northeast boy. He's fought Danny Ledbetter on a previous BFBA show. He's been putting in the work. He actually came down to Anarchy for a while doing some work with us. So he's an orthodox style. He does keep his hands a little bit low, maybe throws from the outside. Ben, very experienced, very aggressive fighter. Okay, so
this fight's been in the pipeline for quite a while, though,
yeah,
hasn't it? It's always been bubbling.
I think it was mentioned, I think Danny said last October, so that's a hell of a time to be waiting for it. But we've had crazy times, fella, but now we're seeing the other side of it. And we've got some great matchups. But yeah, Ben, I saw a very aggressive fight from him, one that was a no contest. But in all the ones that I watched from him, he was coming forward and doing his thing. So.
And they've both got the same age as well, so I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a great fight. And let's move on to our next fight. It's the tail of the tapes. We've got Sean Mcfarlane versus Wilkins. Now, Wilkins, let me just say, there is never a day I wake up and I look on social media and Wilkins is either fighting or he's asking to fight.
Yeah, no, he's
Not
a
one of the
tremendous
nicest
guy,
guys you'll ever
Wilkins.
meet, and what a fighter.
He's, yeah, I mean, I'm going to say a number here, but I'm pretty sure he's had over 700 fights. It's crazy. He'll step up any style. He's a tricky little fighter as well. He's not. He'll change stances. He'll try and set things up, but as tough as they come as well. Low fighting style. They're going to come in over the top, work the body, but I'm really looking forward to it.
The one punch. I'll just say this now. Wilkins over and right.
Yeah.
Over and right. That is the punch that Wilkins is well known for.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get
It's
over
always
to the
in the
legend,
post.
Ian Freeman.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for our next bout, and this is a middleweight bare knuckle bout. So please welcome your first fighter to the ring. In the red corner, Sean Mcfarlane.
Oh, Sandstorm, what a tune.
Seen on social media this week, Will and Sean sharing a couple of messages as well.
Oh, there'll be some needle, but Sean's a tough guy as well.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome his opponent in the blue corner, Wilkins.
As I said, Will, well known on this circuit, well known on the boxing circuit, well known on the MMA circuit, well known in just combat sports, full stop.
He's a great guy.
But he's one of the nicest guys you'll ever speak to. I caught up with him earlier and he was chilled. He had nothing but respect to his opponent. Very rare that Will gets knocked out as well. Commentators curse.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is a middleweight bare knuckle boxing bout. And let me introduce your fighter in the red corner. This fighter is 40 years old. He weighed in at 88 kilograms. He has a record of 6 wins, 3 losses and 1 draw. Representing Optim Boxing from Birkenhead, please welcome Sean Mcfarlane. Now welcome his opponent in the blue corner. This fighter is 28 years old. He weighed in at 77.9 kilograms. He has a record of 9 wins with 8 losses. He is an independent fighter from Manchester. Please welcome Will Cairns.
Wilkins is actually
Fighters to
fought.
the centre of the ring, please.
I'm from the Midlands, which is just near Birmingham, and Wilkins actually fought on one of our shows. I
don't
actually
think there's
fought
many
on.
shows he hasn't fought
I actually
on.
fought on that show as well.
Cool.
With
Did you win?
I fought Ben.
Oh, the Ben Alcock.
Any questions from you?
He's normally the announcer, ladies and gentlemen. Ian Freeman doing it tonight. A wonderful job as well. We're pleasure to have him here, an honour to have him here. Anyway, let's get back. Toes are on the line. These boys are going to have a go.
Seconds out. Round one.
Said Will, very, very experienced fighter. Sean, game as anything, and you can just see with the styles as well that they're both well represented in the ring. Big ring as well, so it lets them move about.
Oh, there you go. That left hand. That left hand.
Beautiful shot, but he's up. Doesn't look
up.
hurt.
He waited for Seth to commit himself, and then he came in with that left hand.
Beautiful left hand by Will. Sean's up though. His legs
Sean looks
his
okay.
legs him solid. I think what
Will very patient there. He's going to set those traps.
That's what Will does as well. Drops his hands,
Yeah.
waits for his opponent to come in, and that's when he can land. As you can see, the thing is now with Sean knows that Will can hurt him, so he's going to go looking for him, but he's just got to be careful because Will's lining it up.
Yeah, there you go. It's big left. Looks a little bit stern in the face there. Will, he's decided to step it up a bit.
Good jabs there by Sean, just trying to put Will off balance. But at the moment, Will's there switching from Southpaw, orthodox to Southpaw. Good attack by Sean, good uppercuts. Will steps back.
Oh, nice.
The typical Will Cairns attitude then, come forward, come on, fight me, and that's when Will normally attacks. Good shot there by Will.
Tactic with the hands
Good
down,
shot,
but it seems to be working. Oh, over the top.
Good body there by Sean. Done very well, Sean has to get through this first round.
He's taken them well. He's very tough. This is his style of fighting, though. He wants to come low,
Beautiful
then come
jab.
back in.
Will, if you
He's
look
not
at
gonna
Will's
take
eye,
a backward step, mate.
Will's got a bruising underneath his eye. Great first round.
Yeah. Lovely shot that from Will. Little well-timed left hand as Seth was coming in. But Seth is completely, Sean, sorry, has really recovered here.
As you could. We've seen it as well that with we've seen it as well with Will that he likes the fighters to come onto him. He likes the fighters to come onto him, and I think Sean will be a bit upset that he actually fell into the trap so early when there was no real need.
You know, we've both seen Will fight many times. Those are the traps he's going to set. He's going to sit there and wait for you to come, try and catch you on that counter.
I think with Sean, but he was up on his feet. His legs were fresh.
Oh, yeah.
So he didn't look.
He's back.
Seconds out.
Yeah. 40 years of age as well. Fair play to him. Spoke to
Round
Will as well.
two.
Will mentioned that he'd had quite a few fights lately as well, so his fitness is definitely there. Sean there doing moving his head, trying to good shot. That is brilliant shot.
Got him. Will being
well.
a little bit too relaxed.
Definitely took it well, but definitely caught him.
Here we go.
Good blocks there, a good uppercut there by Will.
Great awareness from Will.
Yeah, he could see that the hooks was coming and just managed to put his guard. Oh, what a beautiful
nice
shot.
little
Short
uppercut.
steps back. That seems to have woke Will back up into action. That it looked to me as if he was going down, but he managed to hold himself from hitting the deck.
Oh, no. Didn't seem to land. Wasn't quite sure if that left hand from Will had landed. Oh, there he catches him again.
Never in a dull fight, is he?
No. No, you know what you're going to get, but he'll stay in that pocket. He'll fight all night.
Sean's trying to box now. He's trying to get that jab up. Seems to me as if Sean's that little
little
burst
grin
of
on
energy.
his face there. Will's enjoying himself.
He's in a ring. That's where he likes to be. His mate, I think he's good
Oh,
shot at the overhand right.
Sean at the
Looking
moment
for
just
that.
seems to be a
I
little
think,
stuck.
I think Sean's taking a breather now.
He's got a little bit of a
Unloaded a few
lump on
earlier
the
on.
forehead there.
I think this is where you got to be careful with Will. Good jab that was by Will there. Straight through the guard. Sean now's trying to step on the outside, probably get a bit of a breather.
Nice movement from Sean.
Good jab there to the body by Will. It's now turned into a little bit of a boxing match. Sean steps forward to the body. Good shot at his there.
Yes.
Will takes it well. Sean's
seen-
got him on the ropes again.
Will's
covering
throw
it.
one from here though. He's going to.
Gum shield
shield's
dropped.
out.
Definitely didn't mean it. We're on a roll. We're at two. We've got two fights going to the third round.
That was good. Sean really picked that up a little bit, started to move around, set the feints. Don't let Will sort of dictate what's going on and wait for him to come in. No, it was impressive.
Thing is now though, we're at the third round. Will's got that knockdown.
Yeah.
So Sean's. Would you say
Right.
Sean won that round then?
I would say he won that, but you've got a knockdown,
So
mate.
he's
You
got
know,
so he's either
10-8
got to
scoring.
stop him
So
or he's got to knock him down as well to get.
well,
a
either
draw.
way, he's going to come out like a bull here and have a go at it. One would think.
And we all know that plays into Cairns' hands.
Yeah. Yeah, he just wants to sit there and you come and he's going to catch you on the way in. And he'll
Seconds
stay
out.
in that pocket, tie you
Yeah,
up.
Both
We'll
of
let
them look
those
raring
hands
to
go.
go.
Touching gloves because
Mutual
we're in the
respect
final
between
round.
The pair of them.
Third and final round.
28 years of age, Willis. Sean's 40. It's unbelievable. Sean left his chin in the air then. Will just missed him. Going for the body there, Sean.
Oh.
Will looking for the overhand left.
All right. Will's just waiting for that one
missed
shot.
the jab and then he dropped.
Nice jab. Nice right jab.
Yeah, he's just toying with him now. I think the right hand's coming. I
Didn't
think
expect it.
as Sean steps round the ring. I think what Will needs to do
Oh,
is
he's
cut the
thrown
ring
that
off.
left. You knew it was coming.
Oh, good shot that is.
Yes, that's
Clean on the face.
Sean's coming back,
Hurts
sorry.
Will. It's hurt him.
Ooh, looked
He
a little
tucked up
low.
quite well there, but he caught that clean. Good shot by Sean. Probably winning him the round so far. Wilkins for the
Oh.
uppercut. Sean throws a shot. Backhand. Beautiful, clean. Good
Nice
shots
shot
there by
from Sean. He seems to be catching and Will's calling him on.
Will's just constantly calling him
Oh,
on.
nice shot so
Oh,
far. There
what
you
a
go.
shot!
There
What
you go.
a shot by Wilkins! What a shot! Sean's
Oh,
up.
that's it. That's
Don't
it, ladies
think
and
this is gonna
gentlemen.
Continue. Wilkins. What a
Yes.
shot!
He was letting Sean settle in with those body shots, and then he came in with that overhand right.
What
Whoa!
was the punch I says
Yep.
at the beginning of the
Yep.
fight?
It was
It's
in the
the
post.
overhand right.
What a great shot. Really did allow Sean to settle in with those right hands to the body, and then boom.
That's
off
what
he
he does.
sent
He
it.
waits for you to come. He waits for you to
Yeah.
come, and then he lands.
I mean,
Brilliant
to be
shot.
fair, Sean still looks a little wobbly now, but he's a very tough man.
Fair play to Sean
Yeah.
though, because I'd say Sean was winning that round.
He was doing
And the fact is,
okay.
he's up.
Yeah.
He's up, and
He's
he
up.
caught that
Bit
clean,
unsteady, but
and he's up.
very tough man. But Will really, really did well there.
But Sean Mcfarlane, all credit, he takes two to tango. He takes two to dance, and they both certainly danced.
Yeah, you can't fault either fighter in that. Will obviously the winner, but Seth played his part. Absolute
Fighters to
scorcher.
the centre of the ring, please.
I'd probably say that's got a contender for fight of the night.
So far, but we got some great ones coming, mate. But Will Cairns, great.
Ladies and gentlemen,
shot.
you've got to give a round of applause to these two fighters. What a war!
Couldn't have said it any better, the legend Ian
Well,
Freeman.
ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute 25 seconds of the third round, we have a winner by the way of technical knockout, Will Cairns.
What a great fight. It shows that he's fit. Certainly showed he's fit. It was just the way Sean it looked to me as if Sean was gonna put.
All right, I'm with your winner,
He
Will
had a little bit more energy by the looks of things,
what an
but let's
awesome
listen to
fight.
Ian Freeman here.
You caught him in the first round. He caught you in the second. And my word, what a thunderous left hand you give him in the third. Is he as tough as what you expected?
Yeah, he's fucking tough, man. I hit him that first when I thought he was done. He fucking got back up and kept coming at me. Fucking tough motherfucker, Sean, I tell you.
Well, your style was very loose, very relaxed, hands quite low, but it worked for you because every time he stepped forward, you... he's hit me lips massive, he said. Well, that's what bare knuckle boxing's all about. But the style obviously works for you. So what's next for Wilkins?
As many bare knuckle as I can get and keep winning, hopefully. Get a fucking belt.
Well, awesome fight, great win, beautiful left hand. Ladies and gentlemen, Wilkins!
Great respect there, Sean, standing on the ring curtain as the cameras will pan out to him, clapping Will. You can't knock that in boxing. You just can't knock that in boxing. But we've got, as you said earlier, we've got some cracking fights coming up.
Yeah, you have a lot of detractors in this sport. People will try and pull it down, but that sight where you see the two fighters show true respect for one another after, fighting, essentially knocking bells out of each other, is really one of the essence of the sport that's really impressive.
And as we both knew that was going to be a war. We both knew that was going to be a war.
Rightio, don't forget that if you want to go throughout tonight, all subscribers to Bare Knuckle TV app will receive 30% of all BKFC and Toe the Line merchandise. Go to bareknuckleshop.com and use the promo code TTL3. That's double TL3 at Bare Knuckle Boxing Shop.
I'm going to be back.
Security.
A little bit of tape on Mikey Bourne. He's going to stand there and put it in. He's got plenty of gloved experience. He has a loose, relaxed style, a little bit low on the hands, invites things in a little bit, but, I tell you what, when he does hit people, they stay hit.
Mikey's very well known for boxing with his gloves as well, so what, have you seen him in the bare knuckle?
No, I haven't seen him in the bare knuckle, but I have seen him box on the glove scene. David Round, I haven't seen anything sort of with the bare knuckle either, but he's an experienced MMA fighter, so he'll be used to the smaller gloves and using the hands, so let's see what happens.
And without further ado, let's get it over to the legend, Ian Freeman.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is a cruiserweight bare knuckle bout. So please welcome your first fighter to the ring. In the red corner, David Round.
Yeah, as we said, this is going to be. I think this could be quite technical. I think it could be quite technical.
I think as what I've seen from Mikey, he's a veteran. He's going to allow you to sort of come in. But again, it's all about with this bare fist boxing, how they engage when it really settles in and they start throwing those hands. And it takes one to land.
And the thing is, when you're fighting with gloves, there's padding. When you're fighting with bare knuckle, there's knuckles. Yeah. So it can be completely different for
and
the
now
fighter.
Welcome his opponent to the blue corner, Mickey Bourne.
Big problem for the fighter, for one, taking the punches, and two, what his hands are going to feel like.
I mean, it's a different thing when you get hit with a bare knuckle. than being hit by a glove. I mean, the glove allows you to do a lot more work rate, but the bare glove, it's pretty definitive. It cuts, its impact is really, really clean.
Should we get up and dance?
If we can.
This is what we need. This is what we need now. We need bare knuckle boxing. We need a great fight, and we need everybody now to just pick themselves back up.
Crowd's getting into it. I think Mikey's brought himself a few people along. I think the whole thing's picking up a lot here. We've seen some great fights. These boys know they have to produce. The energy's there. You can see it. Look at Dave. He's bouncing about.
Fight with 3 2-minute rounds. Now let me introduce your fighter in the red corner. This fighter is 34 years old. He weighed in at 90 kilograms. He is making his BKB debut and fighting out of Pagan MMA from Swansea, David Round. And now welcome his opponent in the blue corner. This fighter is 36 years old. He weighed in at 91.9 kilograms. He is also making his BKB debut from Combat Camp from Southend, Mickey Bourne.
Kind of looking forward to this. Do you think these? Do you think that? Well, I can see
fighters to the centre of the ring, please.
I presume that these two, both from Southend, that they actually train together.
Probably, yeah.
I'm gonna say
They certainly seem to know each other. There's a little bit of tension there.
Everything from
Interesting
there, above is legal,
cage print
same
there on
In the event
Dave
of a
Round's
knockdown,
back.
go straight
Looks
to
like a
the corner
tattoo.
to the
Tested
black
stare
one.
off.
Back a little bit, please. Back a little bit, please. Right.
They're
Obviously
not
they
leaving
love
any
love
stone
that.
unturned here. They're having a bit of a chat to each other.
Right. Any questions from you?
Exchanging addresses, I presume.
Touch
And
him up.
yet again, toe the line. Here we go. The legendary toe the line.
Here
Every
we
fight we've
go.
had.
Seconds out.
Let's continue.
Round 1.
So we said Mikey. Looks quite big,
Tentative
Mikey. Looks
touch.
ripped.
There's Mikey here, as I said, he's just going to stand there relaxed. And
Oh,
then
it's a
in
good
we
shot,
come.
Alice. Good,
Oh,
good
that's
counter
woke
by
up
David.
Mikey, that's woke him up a bit.
I think Mikey might have felt the fists.
Changing guard, he's just taking it.
keeps
Oh, what a shot.
What a shot.
What a shot.
This is over. This is over.
That is it. Hey up, hey up,
there's
no.
no way he's going to get up
No,
from that.
that's it, ladies and
The
gentlemen.
paramedics are going to have to
What
come
a
in.
shot.
I said from the first punch, when Mikey felt that first punch, it seemed to me as if he felt a bare fist punch, and it was a lot different to a glove.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, I mean,
But I think you seen it in the first punch.
No, you could see it. I was saying at the time, it seems to have woken him up, but he straightened his face up, but he got into that melee there with Dave, and Dave was just equal to the punch. But great sportsmanship. He's gone over, said g'day.
Good day, mate.
I think he's happy with that.
Yeah, he's very happy. He's got a cut, so Mikey must have caught him. He's definitely got a cut.
Yeah.
I think, like you said, I think the difference was the fact that if that's his first bare knuckle boxing fight, boxing's a lot different to bare knuckle. It's
just that impact. There's no build up. You're not working on the outside with that jab and just trying to find your range and then slipping punches. You tend to just get in that range and you throw them.
Yeah.
You know, it's early in the sport as well. We'll see an evolution over time as the sport grows. But at the moment, really, it is that you cannot underestimate that impact difference between being hit by a glove and being hit by a bare fist. So we hope Mikey's okay. Seems to be getting there, but he certainly felt that one.
I think he's just. I think he's just upset as well.
Yeah.
That the fact that
Probably put a lot of time in prepping. He's hit the road work. He's hit the gym.
well,
and
he
then
looks
you get
fit.
caught with a
He
shot.
definitely looks fit. Said Dom's on the ring as well, also from Southend. So I think that them two may know each other, have some kind of affiliation. But it's good to see that he's up. It's good to see he's got the oxygen mask on, so
He's just having a second.
Yeah, no. Let's talk about the main event. We got Nicholas Empel versus Darren Hendry. We touched on it a bit earlier, but the fact that the one big thing for me is the fact that he's come all the way from Denmark for this fight. So you're not going to come all the way from Denmark if you don't mean business.
No, I hope not. I mean, he hopes. We hope he means business. I mean, I've seen Darren Hendry fight. He's an accomplished fighter. He's a smooth operator. But I'm just want to see what Nikolai does.
Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Mickey
he's been out of
Ward.
the bush. He's come out of the bush to come and have a fight. Let's see what he's been doing.
Good sportsmanship there.
Fighters to the centre of the ring, please.
He looks like a real deal. He does that, David. Definitely looks like the real deal.
Very excited to have around with that. But they're all talking to each other. They all know each other, obviously.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 45 seconds of the very first round, we have a winner by the way of knockout, David Round.
Good sportsmanship. Hogan in the middle of the ring. The size
Okay,
of
ladies and
Mikey
gentlemen,
as
I'm
well.
with your winner, David Round. Oh my word. You came out, you look so confident. You've obviously boxed before. This is your first BKB. But man, you look comfortable, and what a knockout. Is this the future for you, bare knuckle boxing now?
This is the next thing. I've been trying to get a bare knuckle fight for 2 years. BKB, they fucked me over. They keep hiding Dan Llewellyn, who's their world champion. But now this is why I'm on BFBA. I'll fight for these the rest of my career.
Well, there you go, BFBA. These are the guys that give you the chance. Hang on, he wants the mic.
There's someone in the crowd that I was meant to fight 2 years ago. Andrew Bakewell. Where you at, motherfucker? We were meant to fight 2 years ago. You want to go? Yeah?
By the way, that's
Just
the
asking
promoter.
out the
That's
promoter,
guy
Andy
who pays-
Bakewell there.
That's the guy who's paying your wages tonight, man. All right, so what's next for David Round? Because that was absolutely stunning.
Whatever they want, I'll fight anyone. I'm good to go again. If there's a guy pulls out in the next 3 minutes, I'm in. I'll stay here.
Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause, David Round!
I might have done a misjustice for David because I believe that that's his first bare knuckle boxing fight. I believe that was David's first bare knuckle boxing fight as well. So
Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
They've all been
we have
round the
another
scene, though, mate,
fighter
haven't they? So-
coming to the ring, Connor Tierney. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Connor Tierney. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, BKB champion right here. Connor, what do you think of the show so far? And tell us, what have you just won? What is the titles that you have?
So far, I think Andy's put on a great show. Bare Fist Boxing Association, all the fans tonight. Everyone putting some support in for the fighters. It's nice to see. I'm just recently won the world title in the bare knuckle boxing in the UK, 5-1. And yeah, I'm enjoying what I've seen tonight. It's good to see that Toe the Line series I put this on. I'm glad the American fans are getting to see what we're made of here. You know, and hopefully everyone here gets to see what their fighters are made of. And we've all had some great entertainment tonight.
So world title here. So speaking of world title, and you're speaking about the Americans, what is in store for you? What's next for you?
So I've just signed a 4-fight deal in America. Looking to fight in November, Niagara Falls. And yeah, I don't think anybody's going to really deal with someone like me. Probably one of the youngest fighters there, one of the most cockiest, but at the end of the day, one of the most gentlemen as well. The modern day Peaky Blinder from Birmingham. And ain't going to deal with it, are they?
Peaky Blinder from Birmingham. All right, so who is next? Do you have an opponent lined up, or is there somebody out there that you want to fight?
Well, we're looking for an opponent, but listen, I know you're watching David Feldman, I know you're watching Bare Knuckle FC, Jim Allers, Joe Almore, Tom Shove, Caleb Harris, any of them guys, they can get it. Anyone can get it any time of the day, Monday to Friday, Saturday and Sunday. But that means double pay.
Ladies and gentlemen, your world champion, Conor Tierney.
Connor, Brummy boy Tierney there. We're going to be seeing him. The Americans get to see him Niagara Falls.
Well, they won't understand him if he's a Brummie. They'll have to see him fight.
As we said, we've got some cracking fights coming up this year. We've got September the 10th, we've got BKFC 21, we've got September the 11th, we've got in Mississippi, we've got October the 9th, we've got BKFC Fight Night in Montana, October the 22nd, we've got Arizona, BKFC 22, and also November the 9th, we've got BKFC. It's just relentless.
It's going to keep rolling out as well as we open up after the pandemic and places start to get things rolling again. I know the fighters are gagging to get back at it. It's been a long time penned up wanting to do what you love. So hopefully we'll see a run of shows, and I know it's taking off in the UK, so let's see it do the same thing in the USA.
This is the fight I'm looking forward to. Jim McCrory.
This is going to be an absolute belter. Kofi
Jim
King
McCrory,
is a big lad.
I spoke to him in the past week. He let me. He basically told me he wasn't in a good place. He got into the wrong kind of things. He's managed to turn his whole life around, and he said he's coming here to take Kofi's zero.
Well, he looks in good nick, I have to say, as he went through. Kofi, a very strong man. He's got a back you could show him film on, and if he sits in that pocket and he hits you, well, from the fights that I've seen, you stay hit. So really looking forward to this. Jimmy has a great range of punches and movement as well for this type of boxing, so let's see how it goes.
And over to the legend, Ian Freeman.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the heavyweights. This is 3 minutes, 3 rounds, 2 minutes in the heavyweight title bare knuckle bout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your fighter to the red corner, Kofi King.
I've seen a little podcast with Kofi and Jimmy, and Kofi was very respectful, very respectful. He basically knows about Jimmy, but he was very confident, very confident. I actually thought then Kofi I got dead confused then. But you just look at the stature of Kofi, he just looks like a man that is ready.
The big boy,
he's ready for
filling
war.
up that ring.
In shape as well. This is going to be a great fight, this is.
It really is.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Say
please
Jimmy's
welcome
up
his
for it.
opponent to the blue corner, Jimmy McCrory.
Said the ever popular Jimmy McCrory. He's got the crowd, he's got the music. He looks confident.
Yes,
This is
he
gonna
does.
be a
He's up for
war.
it, yeah. He's up for it.
I love the boot choice. Green and orange. I love the boot choice.
Ladies and gentlemen, our
Two
next
pairs
bout
bought
is
there.
a heavyweight bare knuckle bout consisting of 3 2-minute rounds. Now let me introduce your fighter in the red corner. This fighter is 32 years old. He weighed in at 114.9 kilograms. He has a record of 4 wins and no losses. All of his wins coming by the way of knockout. Representing 3F Gym from Bournemouth, Kofi King. And now welcome his opponent in the blue corner. This fighter is 38 years old. He weighed in at 94.8 kilograms. He has a record of 21 wins, 1 loss with 2 draw. He is an independent fighter from Newcastle.
Not
The
a bad
one,
record.
the only, Jimmy Gypsy Boy Mcfarlane!
Not a bad record at all. This is
Fighters
gonna be
to
a
the centre of
war.
the ring, please.
If you, everybody who's watching at home, do not leave the room.
Been looking forward to this one all night.
You both know what I expect, yeah? No knockers with the heads, no low blows. Everything from there and above is legal. Belly button above is legal. In the event of a knockdown, you go straight to a neutral corner, which is a black one, yeah? I'm going to start counting, and if you're not in the corner, when I look at you, I'm going to stop the count, pull you back in the corner, right? So it pays to stay there. Any questions from you? Any questions from you? Touch him up and toe the line, gentlemen.
There's a lot of respect there between the two fighters.
There wasn't a blink in that stare.
The one thing Kofi did turn around and
Seconds
say
out.
that he was struggling to
Round
get
one.
balance. So, how's Jimmy going to start the fight? Very sharp.
Yeah, he's starting sharp, but
Kofi's
Coffee,
caught
that's
him
what I
there.
said.
Oh,
He'll stay in that
Kofi
pocket.
caught him.
That's a strut. That's a
What
strut.
a shot. His legs look straight, but that,
No, Jimmy's up. Jimmy's up. He's
that
okay.
was
He
a
just caught
great
him.
shot.
But as I said, you get in that pocket's dangerous place. There you go.
Goes to the ropes again. Kofi comes back. Oh, I tell you what, Kofi's landing some clean shots there. Jimmy holding on.
Jimmy's going nowhere just yet.
He looks hurt. He looks hurt.
Yeah, he
I
does.
think Kofi's got a few more punches and then this could be over.
Yeah.
Jimmy goes, it's the deck again. Such a powerful boy, this Kofi
Yes,
is.
unbelievable.
The referee just making sure
He's
Jimmy's
having a good
okay.
look, Slinky.
The
Oh,
towel's
the
in.
towel's gone. The towel's
in.
gone.
Jimmy's not happy.
He's not happy, Jimmy.
He's not happy.
He's not happy at all.
Kofi's the real deal.
Yep, he is. He is. I mean, corner's
He's the
going to look
real
after
deal.
their fighter,
Jimmy's
but Jimmy
not
looks
happy at
pretty
all,
pissed
but
about that. I'll give him. But,
like we
yeah,
said,
he's a very proud man.
the cornerman knew what was coming. I'm shocked.
Yeah, I am sure. I'm sorry, I'm a bit quiet myself, but yeah, I mean, you got to look at it that Jimmy had taken a bit of a hit there on a couple of occasions. It wasn't really holding that balance, but you can see how disappointed he is. He's put a lot of work in.
I think Ian Freeman's going to have a word with Kofi now as well.
We're going to find out what they think.
If you've just beat Jimmy McCorry, who's next?
I don't know. He went through Jimmy
Richie
here.
Leach?
Probably off going what's gone on tonight, but have to have a look out there.
Could you see that fight, Richie Leach versus
Yeah,
Kofi King?
it would. Well, you won't have to go searching for him in the ring, will you? They'll just be stood there in front
Ladies
of
and
each other.
gentlemen, after 1 minute 10
But
seconds of the first round,
I would have liked to have
we
seen
have
more.
a winner due to corner stoppage, Kofi King.
It was just the way. It wasn't the power. It was the shot selection as well by Kofi. Look, he boxed well. He boxed really, really well. I'm really, really, really impressed.
Say,
with
we've
him.
said it many times, but you stay in that pocket, and once one of them lands, it's a different game.
It was the fact that there was a combination there. It was. It's something you
Multiple punches.
All right,
multiple
I'm
punches.
here with
You
your
see
winner,
that?
Kofi King. Obviously, you're well known for your knockouts. Before you got in here, you had 4 fights, 4 clean knockouts. You dropped them twice in the first round. Are you surprised that somebody with the experience of Jimmy McCrory was put down as easy as that?
No, I wasn't surprised at all. Like I've said before and I've said many times, I am by far, there isn't a second, there isn't a third, I'm the most dangerous man in the bare knuckle business. There isn't anyone that even comes close to me. Because once I touch somebody on the face, that's it. That's it. That is it.
Well, you've obviously proven that tonight. 2 knockdowns in the space of a minute.
It was 3 knockdowns. The rope kept him up on the third one.
Well, officially, 2 knockdowns. The rope might have kept him up on the third, but officially it was 2. But then his corner man threw in the towel. You could see how disappointed Jimmy was. Do you think it was the right decision throwing in the towel?
100%, 100%. If the corner man hadn't thrown in the towel, I might have sent him to hospital tonight and not home to his family. So his corner man did the right thing.
In a way, I have to agree with you there. I do, I have to agree. Jimmy, he is a champion in his own right. He's been on the circuit for many, many years. I know he will be disappointed with the towel getting thrown in, but obviously safety is paramount. So what's next for you? You are the king. Come on, what is next for you?
Do you know what I really want? What I really want is to have an event where you line up the supposed top 10 bare knuckle boxers in the UK. Give me 3 2-minutes with all of them, and I'll get rid of all of them on the same night. On the same night. Look, I'm levels above everybody else. Everyone knows it. I want to prove it.
Man, I would love to see that. Promoters, get this. 10 of the best heavyweights, line them up, and this man is going to knock them all out. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause, your champion, Coffee King.
Confident words from Coffee there.
You know what, mate? You can't knock his confidence because he's just dismantled Jimmy McCrory.
And I've seen Jimmy fight a few times. That is no mean feat, ladies and gentlemen. That is one hell of an effort.
Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship makes its Nebraska debut Friday, September 10th. Watch as Dakota Cochran goes to war with the Marine Mike Richmond in the main event. Plus, heavy hitters collide as Sam Shoemaker and Josh Burns knuckle up. And Houston Alexander takes the gloves off in his BKFC debut. Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship 21, Friday, September 10th, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, only on Bare Knuckle TV. Download the app.
On BKTV, download the app. Let's get streaming. September the 21st, BKFC.
Rightio, we've got the next one coming up, which is Brendan Needham versus Kevin Martinica, who's a good mate of mine. So I'm really looking forward to this fight.
I've been looking at Brendan, experienced K1 fighter, never lost. Using the gloves yet again. The knockout power. We all know he's got knockout power. His debut in the bare knuckle. It's like we've been saying all along. It's a complete different kettle of fish.
Oh, he's coming from a Muay Thai K1 background as well. I mean, the one link, the person that seems to link a lot of the fighters tonight that everyone's fought is Ash Gibson, who fought on the undercard. He fought against them, against Ash, and performed brilliantly. So this former Muay Thai fighter let's just see how he goes in this game. I mean, I don't know if he's done any sort of bare knuckle boxing in that area, the Lethway or the bare rope fist boxing from Muay Thai, but if this is his first effort in there, I'm sure it'll be a different game for him. But
Kevin's also coming in after his impressive stoppage in his last fight. So let's us two stop waffling and let's get it over to the legend, Ian Freeman.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the title fights? Our next fight is the BFBA English heavyweight title. So please welcome your first fighter to the red corner, Brendan Needham.
5 2-minute rounds. The heat gets raised. The heat rises. We've got one of these titles now that's gone away from the table. So we all know where that's gone. And we got the old liquidator. Not liquidator, sorry. Sleepy Jean, that's the one. To the American fans, this is a well-known anthem for the UK guys. Football, boxing, combat sports, and you'll also hear the crowd illuminate singing. Is that a Sheffield Wednesday top he's got on?
I think so. Don't ask an Australia about soccer.
Big Sheffield Wednesday fan. Comes to the ring. Blue and white. Blue socks. Blue boots. Blue and white top. Blue and white shorts.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome his opponent to the blue corner, Kevin Martinica.
Here he goes, Big Kev. Pride of Salford.
got to be big for these two fighters just watching what Kofi King's done, because they obviously know that Kofi King's going to be on the radar now. We all know that Kofi's now going to be on the radar for these two guys. Like, we just heard Kofi turn around and say that he wants everyone. We got the next fight is a heavyweight title fight.
Neither of these boys are going to be a walkthrough.
Ladies and gentlemen,
what we just saw
this
from Kofi,
is
we
for the
can't really argue.
BFBA English heavyweight title. Now let me introduce your fighter in the red corner. This fighter is 25 years old. He weighed in at 99.9 kilograms. He has a BKB record of 1 win and no losses. Representing Yorkshire, MKA from Sheffield, Brendan Needham. And now welcome his opponent in the blue corner. This fighter is 26 years old. He weighed in at 110.5 kilograms. He has a record of 1-0. Representing Anarchy from Manchester, Kevin Martinica.
He looks very relaxed, Kevin does. He looks very
relaxed individual.
He's got the crowd
Fighters
against him,
to the
but he
centre
doesn't
of the
look
ring,
like
please.
he's phased at all.
He's a very relaxed guy, chilled, always around the gym. He's a great fella. And he's a hard person to spar with.
No naughty idiots. Everything from there, and above is legal, same there. In the event of a knockdown, go straight to a neutral corner, yeah, which is the black one. All right, I'm going to start counting, and if you're not there when I'm
I think
counting,
the security are going to have their work cut out with this
Any
fight.
questions from you? Any questions from you?
All good
Touch him
banter,
up
it's all
until
good
the line.
banter.
Here we go.
What does Kevin fight like? Is he more of a...
Seconds
He's
out.
tricky here.
Round
Just
one.
play out, you watch. But he's been doing a lot of sparring recently, and I think he's trying to change the way he's doing it.
Oh, it's a shot, a great shot by...
Kev, that's
Beautiful
woke Kev.
shot.
Oh!
The-
There you go.
The first shot alone caught him.
Straight down the pipe. Southpaw versus Orthodox.
I don't think this is going to continue.
It doesn't look good. Kev.
Got to stay away from that right
Yeah,
hand.
he has to. But
Especially with
he's
being
not
a
moving to it. He
southpaw.
needs to move away from the power hand of Brendan, sorry. So Kev needs to move to
Caught
the
him
right.
then.
He needs to move to his right.
Needham's got good movement though, if you look. He's
Oh, he is. Definitely.
he's a
No,
very
he's
good
no mug,
boxer.
mate.
Popping that jab out, just keeping
Trying to-
Mcgrath.
Kev seems to have got himself back together now, though.
Good switch then.
It's just
Yeah,
staying in that lane,
Gotta
and
stay,
Ben's
gotta get
throwing
out
it.
that pocket. Got to get out that pocket, and that's where
Kev's
Ben-
got to move. He's got to keep going. He's got to get out of that right-hand corridor.
Every time he gets caught
Yeah,
with
he's
it,
there. He
he's
really
gotta-
is getting caught.
Got some blood pouring from his nose, but I think Needham has got Masicra's attention, but I also
Yeah.
think the other way around as well.
Yeah,
I think
Brendan's
he's landed
fighting
some
very
shots.
well here, though. He's reddened up around the face, so Kev's obviously caught him a couple of times.
Yeah, no, I think they've
Yeah.
both got the respect for each other now.
Have a
But I
look.
think when he lands, this is
Oh, there you go.
got to get out that pocket. That hook is on every single time.
He's holding on there. He needed it.
He might have broke his jaw. Oh, it's just got to. I think that last punch definitely hurt him. Good slip there.
Brendan doesn't want to telegraph him like that, but
He's done excellent to get through that round.
he did. But Kev has really got to start making some movement outside of that right hand that Brendan's throwing, because it's landing.
Well, Brendan's a very good boxer as
Yeah,
well.
oh, no. I did a lot of watching of his fights, and I mean, one thing on the ever-changing physique of Brendan, but from when you see him when he's first started fighting in martial arts, but now he's putting those punches together, and he's certainly landed with a couple there.
Yeah, I think like you said, he's got to be a bit more clever, because that shot's on every time he seems to come in the pocket. He's got to do his
Seconds
right,
out.
then get out, because He's been caught quite a few times, but now the blood's been cleared away. He doesn't look as bad.
Round 2.
Let's see how
Gotta
Kev
stay away
adjusts
from
to
that
this.
right hand.
He's got to move away from that right. Oh, and now just as we
switched.
say that, he switches.
Oh, good
But-
boxing that is by Mcgrath. Needham comes back with some.
Go on,
This is
Kev.
a great fight.
Brendan Needham is coming back at him, but Kev just tried a
Brendan
lovely
comes
left
in
hand.
there. Mcgrath
They're going
goes
for it.
for the hook.
Yeah.
We've got
Here
a
we
fight
go.
now. Body shot, trying to bring the hands down. Mcgrath can take a punch. That's the one thing we know now.
Maybe, I mean, I don't want to make any
Brendan, good
assumptions,
boxing
but
there.
the
Good
Kev
head
looks in
movement the
good
way he
shape.
comes in with two. A nice right and left. Mcgrath looks comfortable now.
Well,
As
Kev's
he's
showing
fi-
a lot more fakes. He's not just staying in that pocket.
Yeah,
And
he
to be honest, Brendan looks a bit
tired.
goosed, yeah.
Yeah, good body shot.
Nice
there by Mcgrath.
shot.
I think this is great work by the cornerman. I think the cornerman
Yep.
has basically told him what he
Yep.
was doing wrong. Still
There
gotta
you
be
go. Oh, he
careful.
slipped
Good
through.
shot by Mcgrath there.
But
Ben
Brendan's
took it.
taking these shots,
Brendan
mate.
took it well. Brendan
Oh!
returns. Mcgrath's on the ropes.
No, he switched off there for a second. He switched off
Yeah,
there
'cause
for a
he's-
second.
oh, good shot that is by Brendan. Mcgrath felt that. This is only the second round, and this is a 5-round fight.
I think Kev just being warned
Both
there for
fighters
about
now
dropping the gum shield
have
out,
been-
but
Put it all on the line, and we're only in the second round. Mcgrath's done some good boxing this
nice
round.
shot.
Yet again, backhand. I like the way he's switching his shots. Brendan comes forward,
Oh,
slips.
a bit better movement from
Brilliant
Kev.
by Mcgrath. This is much better.
Brendan's walking him down though. There you go.
Look at
Maybe he re-grabbed his breath for a little bit there.
like the way he turned him then though off the ropes.
Oh,
body shot that was
shot.
then.
Oh, round the side.
I like that with Mcgrath. It's never one. It's never a one punch. It's always a 1, 2, 3 or a
He throws
1,
his
2.
Oh, he's moving
Yet again,
now.
he's out there. He's doing exactly what you said. Exactly what you said. He can't stay in the pocket. He's got to move, and that's exactly what Mcgrath done
He's
that round.
boxing now. He's
Yeah.
boxing basically. Martin, mate, he's using his skills rather. I mean, but hey, that can knock you off your tilt there when you get belted on the schnoz by one of those. So Kev's got a bat. As you say, the corners really regroup well for him.
Brendan boxed unbelievable the first round. The second round, do you think Brendan might have thought, I've got this in the bag in the first round? Do you think he might have put a bit too much into it?
Well, perhaps, but if you've got someone that hurt, you're going to chase it. You know that you're one shot away, but I don't know. I have a feeling stamina could come into play here. If Kev can keep moving and can sort of walk Brendan round a bit.
Seconds
this
out.
could be definitely.
Yeah, he definitely looks like he's been in a fight.
He does.
Mcgrath looks
Round
he look-
3.
he looks fresh. Sponsored by Betfreddy's, Brendan. Body shot there by Mcgrath, trying to get the guard down.
Kevin moving nicely, but he doesn't want to get caught there.
Oh, it's a lovely hook that is on
Oh,
there.
nice.
Yet again, combinations.
Oh,
Beautiful body shot there.
Brendan just trying to walk him down here, but he's actually becoming a bit of a target himself.
Yeah, he's just Mcgrath's boxing now, like you said.
He's
boxing
realised
well
he
as
can't
well.
stay there. He has to move.
Brendan's got him where he wants him now. Gum shield come out. It's the second time that is now.
Oh, nice shot again. Kev seems to be having his mouth open a bit there. That's probably
Yeah,
why
I
the gum shield keeps coming out. He's
I
trying
think
to
the
draw
referee
Brendan on.
could the referee deduct a point for that if the gum shield keeps coming out.
Yeah, I mean, if he deems it that it's being done intentionally to get rest.
Good
or
shot that
stuff-
was then, right hand straight down the pipe. And again,
Yeah,
Martinica
Martinica
looks tired.
has lost a bit of movement now, yeah, that was giving him the advantage.
Good body shot
He's
there
got
by
to keep
Brendan.
moving or he's got to throw anyway. But Brendan's really regrouped well here.
Yeah,
And he's a tough boy.
they're both are. The shorts say it all. The shorts say nightmare. Exactly what he is. Oh, it's a
what
beautiful
a
shot.
shot in
That
the
could be
body
a
by
rib
Brendan.
breaker.
But it looks like Kev's eating it.
I don't know. I think one more.
Yeah, he's got to keep moving, Kev, because that did
How
suck
he
the air out of him.
how he landed that, it seemed to me as if he crushed a rib.
He's got to keep moving, but Brendan's working him down. He's using
I think
good
I think that body's on.
He's
I think the
looking
body's
for it.
on.
He's looking for it. Oh, there you go. But while he's looking to cover the body,
I think Masikra's really tired. I think Brendan's
Very
now
tired.
managed to get his second wind.
Brendan's really regrouped well there. I was worried that maybe the stamina could go against him, but Brendan really regrouped.
Fourth round. I hope the viewers are enjoying this as much as we are.
This is a belter.
I think this round, I think if I was Brendan's corner now, I'd be saying, listen, don't do anything stupid, but keep going to the body, because I honestly think I felt that shot from here.
Thing is with him, threatening to the body, it opens up the head. So
Yeah, definitely.
and
the last thing
especially if
you
it
want to
hurt
be
him
doing.
like that, he's got to take those into consideration and take care to cover those.
You don't want to be getting hit in the face by Brendan, because we know
no,
he can
no.
punch. Masikra's away from his corner. The gum shield's out again. Round 4.
Round
Is it
4.
we're going to get
round
5
4.
rounds.
Can Kev keep on that bike?
Masikra stalking
And
his
is Brendan just gonna
opponent
sit
now.
there
I think Brendan's just going to wait for the counter.
and wait for Kev to come on?
The one thing is, has Masikra got knockout power? Has he got knockout power?
What, Kev or Ben? Brendan,
Kev.
sorry. Yeah, Brendan. But
Beautiful
he's
left
catching him
hook.
with clean shot.
Oh, I tell you what, Brendan took that then. He took that then. That was a
I
great
thought-
hook.
But Kev
The
is
legs
fighting
definitely
extremely
stiffened.
well. He's a tough boy.
They're both are.
Yeah, unbelievable.
He definitely took that shot. Now Masikra's on the
ebb and
charge.
flow of this fight. He's firing that jab out.
We've definitely got fight of the night on the cards here. Masikra stepping back now. That left hook that Kevin landed, just how Brendan stayed up, is beyond me.
Firing that.
Kev
Oh, that
Snorted,
is
great
a
uppercut.
huge
Took it well.
shot. Kev's wanted. Is he smiling?
Oh, beautiful
man.
overhand right.
He's coming.
Brendan's holding.
That's
Kev's
it.
going
Is
for
it
the
working
finish.
him up?
Kev's going for the finish. Brendan comes. Head clash. Was that a head
Unbelievable.
clash?
I tell you what,
Oh, Brendan's
Brendan's
gone.
face is not looking
It
good,
looked like a
ladies
head
and
clash.
gentlemen. I don't know, some clean shots.
Great
Hey,
shot by Kev.
that left hand keep
The
getting through
referee's
there,
going to
Martin.
stop this.
I think there may be. He's
The
touching
referee-
the eye now.
And that's
Kev's
exactly what
searching
Kev
for it.
knows exactly what he's going to do here.
He's
Brilliant
searching for
boxing.
it. But what head
Great
movement.
turn by Brendan.
What head move.
The way he moved then, got off the ropes and got to the offence.
He's
was
seen out
brilliant
of one
boxing.
bowl, but he's moving. He's
The
figuring-
referee's looking at his eye.
Yeah, I think we have to get a doctor to have a look at that.
Yeah, it's closed.
Yeah,
His
it's
eyes
closed up. I think he got
Looked like his eyes
hematoma
bleeding.
on the nose there, and the blood is bleeding out into the face. I think we're going to have to call that, I think, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to continue. Don't think these fans are going to be on us. They're
No.
going to be too happy. Yeah, the referee.
Yeah, you could
That's
see
it,
and
this fight's
had
over.
to. Had to. The fucking eye is completely shut. I can understand the frustration, but
You can definitely understand the
That
frustration.
it's a
It's
nasty
a great
looking injury.
fight.
What
There
a
don't need to
comeback.
be-
What a
Eh,
fight.
No, you can't have any booze in that fight. That was a great fight. And Brendan didn't really lose. It was just his eye was shut.
That's not a loss.
Nothing he could do.
That's not a loss. Warriors in there. Thought Kev was on shaky ground. Was on shaky ground
Yeah,
in that first round.
both fighters
But, wow,
deserve
yeah.
an absolute
True
round
grit,
of
true
applause
heart.
there.
You cannot fault that.
And that's what you call respect there. Brendan's corner's not too happy. There's nothing you can do though when your eye
No,
shuts
you
like
can't.
that.
I mean, I don't think they're unhappy with the decision. Frustration at what's
And you can't even say they
taken
should have done
place,
some.
but
They couldn't have even done anything different because he landed some perfect shots. The boxing ability of both of the guys was second to none. Both
Ladies
of
and
these
gentlemen,
fighters come out.
massive round of applause for both fighters.
This one, remember, ladies and gentlemen, English heavyweight title bout. Round of applause from Emma. That was absolutely fantastic.
I've actually lost my voice.
I've gone
Ladies
squeaky
and
a few
gentlemen,
times, Martin.
awarding the
Don't worry about
BFBA English title belt, Andrew Bakewell, the promoter of the show. But ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute 59 seconds of the fourth round, we have a winner and your new BFBA
And the
English
winner,
heavyweight
Kevin
champion,
Masuka.
Kevin
What a great
Martinica.
fight. What a great fight. But what I love about this most is the respect of the pair of
Yeah.
them in the ring.
I think he's lost a few teeth there, Kev. But a big shout out there for Brendan as well. What a fight. That was stopped by the medical team, and rightly so.
Kevin, come on, let me have a few words, Kevin. Come on.
Kevin
Oh,
there.
you can see how much that
Rightfully
means to
so,
him.
deserves his round of applause.
Oh, Martinica, BBK.
Come on, Kevin. I know
What
you're
a
tired.
war that
I know that
was.
you don't really want to talk. You're fresh. He says I'm fresh. All right.
What an absolute war.
Yeah, he says he can't breathe, so please excuse Kevin. How does it feel to be the champion, my friend?
Feels good, man. Fucking hell, broken nose, teeth missing. Oh, fucking good.
You're still handsome, though. You're still handsome. Well, he knocked you down in the first round. That made it a 10-8 round. You came back in the second. He came back in the third. You finished him in the fourth. Your fitness for a heavyweight just seemed phenomenal. Are you always good with your fitness? Is this something you wanted to do? Finish the fight in the later rounds?
I was expecting 5 rounds, so first round I got caught switching my stance too early, so he caught me nice and I fell down. And then I thought, fuck it, I'm going to have to go for it more, so I kept pressing. I was tiring down in the second round, but third round I could see body shots catching him, so I just stepped it on him. And I thought, I normally talk to myself when I'm tired, so I just stuck it on him, so I thought, fuck it, he's got to go here. He's going to have to go.
And go he did. So you're the champion now. Obviously you're going to get time. You need to heal that nose. You're definitely going to have a drink, I suppose. But what's next for you after this?
I don't know, I want to speak to Andy Bakewell, see what he's got next for me. Hopefully, America come calling. Go beat up some Americans. They're stuck like fucking so slow, so I don't know.
And I think you said something about a win bonus, is that right?
What?
A win bonus?
Whoa, win bonus! Whoa, Bakewell, where you at? Get your money out, lad.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, your new English champion, Kevin Martinica.
Who would you rather Kevin fight next? Kofi?
Kofi might be a little bit too strong for him, to be honest. He's a big boy. I think Richie as well, mate. But you can't fault Kevin's heart there, mate. You can't fault his heart. He's stuck in there, and Brendan did an amazing job as well, mate.
September the 11th. Gambard, bare knuckle, MMA. George Masvidal.
The game bred, George
The
Masvidal. Who doesn't
legend.
love him? Who doesn't love him? But yeah, he's putting on the promotion, and we got some great fights on there if you're on Bare Knuckle TV. We got Jack May, Alan Stevenson, plus 5 more Bare Knuckle MMA bouts. Gamebred FC2, Saturday, September the 11th, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on Bare Knuckle TV.
Presented by George Masvidal. And we all know the American viewers know who that is.
Yeah, the man's a legend.
Right, we're at the co-main event. Dan Mcgriffin versus Ben Pickles. We spoke about this a couple of times
Yeah,
this
we
evening.
have. We have.
This is
I'm
gonna
looking
be
forward to it.
Well, if anything, can them two fight? Can that fight be topped?
Well, let's hope so. I mean, Dan Mcgrath has been training for a while. He's been looking at this fight for a long time. Northeast boy. Ben Pickles is going to come hard. He's very experienced, but we're going to have to probably now cross to the legend Ian Freeman to introduce the next fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is for the BFBA British Cruiserweight title. So please welcome your first fighter to the ring. In the red corner, Dan Mcgriffin.
Here he is, Dan.
Another fight Another belt.
Here we go.
But at the
fighting
moment,
for
the
another
belt
one.
ain't been took away from us, so
No,
maybe
no.
we get to keep it.
Perhaps it is for us, man. Perhaps it is for us. I hope they
Perhaps-
don't want us to fucking fight for it. I'm not up for that. Not with
Perhaps
these
we're
teeth.
going to be a British champion.
I hope so. Looks like Dan's been keeping himself in good shape. He's been training down in Anarchy with us for a while. So my worry with Dan a little bit, he keeps his hands a little bit low, but it's part of his inviting you in style. But you can't take those chances in bare fist boxing, mate.
And now welcome his opponent to the blue corner, Ben Pickles.
Here we go.
Heavy that is. We thought it was for us. We thought it was for us. Ben Pickles. Both of these fighters look like they're in shape. I've got to be honest.
So they should be. They're fighting for the British Cruiserweight title, mate.
The last 4 fights we've had tonight, they've been. If you've streamed in, you've had to listen to us. I apologise, but if you've watched the action,
Ladies and
what
gentlemen,
a night it's
this is for the BFBA British Cruiserweight title, and this bout is 5 2-minute rounds. Now let me introduce your fighter in the red corner. This fighter is 33 years old. He weighed in at 88 kilograms. He has a record of 1 win and no losses. Representing Majestic Gym from Newcastle, Dan Mcgriffin.
Dan Mcgriffin from Newcastle.
And now welcome his opponent in the blue corner. This fighter is 30 years old. He weighed in at 88.3 kilograms. He has a record of 2 wins and no losses. Representing Underhooks from Bradford, Ben Pickles.
Ben definitely looks up for this fight.
He's looking ready and raring.
Center of the ring, please.
Come here, closer. All right, lads, you know what I expect, all right? No noise with the head, I'm not having it. Everything from there, above is legal, same there. In the event of a knockdown, go straight to neutral corner, which is the black one, right? If you're not in the corner when I'm counting, I'm going to stop the count and force you into the corner. Any questions from you? Any questions from you? Touch him up and toe the line.
All right, here we go.
Round 1.
Both same kind of stature.
Dan must have been on holiday with a lovely tan.
Yeah, he has got a lovely tan.
Compared to Ben.
Good start by Ben on the front foot. Looking for the overhand right there.
Working behind that jab.
Oh,
there
what a beautiful.
You go. There
What
you go.
a great 1-2.
I was just about to say he's working behind a jab and then he snots him with a right.
That 1-2 there. Left
there you
hook,
go.
right
We had a
hand.
perfect view of that. We had a
He's up.
perfect view of that. Ah.
I think his legs have gone. I don't think this
ladies
fight's
and
going to
gentlemen.
continue.
No, you can't let him continue on like that.
His legs have
That
gone.
is
Look,
one
he's-
hell of a shot. And
he's
as
on the
tough
floor,
as Ben
he's-
is, he can't carry on
he
fighting
needs,
like
he needs
that.
to stall. The medics all come in. It was a left hook,
I
right hand, straight down the pipe.
think it might have been a left jab into a left hook to the right straight, but he didn't miss.
No, he didn't.
He didn't miss. But you can understand the pride in Ben there. He wants to fight on, but
his legs wouldn't let him.
No.
He wasn't safe. Good
He was
refereeing.
unsteady.
Very good refereeing.
Yeah, very good. I mean, I was expecting a little longer out of that one, to be honest, but that was an absolute corker.
Well, I thought the way Ben started on the front foot, and then
That was
Dan.
nice work by Dan. He opened him up. He used that jab, opened him up, and then boom, straight
It
down
was the
middle.
lazy left hook that caught Ben's attention.
Was it a
and
slap,
then the
perhaps, you
backhand.
think? Maybe a bit of a slap.
Yeah.
Don't know. But look at that. That is absolutely fantastic. I know it'll mean a hell of a lot to Dan.
Just out Ben there. Ben stands on his.
Oh, look at that eye, ladies and gentlemen. He couldn't continue with that on that.
No,
That
definitely
just
not.
shows you the impact with no gloves.
Yeah.
That is bone on skin on bone.
And that's why you have to give these people, these fighters, that much respect, because they are literally putting their life on the line for our entertainment.
Tough boys. Ben will be gunning about that. He's a very tough man.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 37 seconds of the very first round, we have a winner by the way of technical knockout and your new BFBA British Cruiserweight Champion, Dan Mcgriffin!
And Dan Mcgriffin, British champion.
British Cruiserweight champion from a boy who started, I think, about 5 or 6 years ago in the white collar boxing.
I'm here with your
Just got into
champion,
it,
Dan
keep
Mcgriffin.
himself fit, held
Wow,
raise some money for
you
charity.
made short work of that, man. Is that what you intended? Quick and fast?
No, not at all. We expected 5 rounds. We planned for 5 rounds. We knew we'd come out fast the first round. That first round engine he's got, he just comes straight out for us to say, move for the round. But the shot was there, wasn't it? I just fucking seen the 1-2 and.
Well, the punch seemed to catch him across the eye and down his cheek. I think a lot of it was a lot that he couldn't see as well. Lost his vision as well as obviously putting him to the canvas. But what a beautiful punch. So what's next for you? You know, the champion, the title holder, you call the shots, my friend. Who do you want to fight?
Who do I want to fight? Well, we all know who I want to fight, don't we? The promoter knows who I want to fight. But we'll see what happens. I wouldn't mind defending this, to be fair. Like, I wouldn't mind defending it pretty soon.
Do you have any names in mind?
I want the winner of the next fight. I want the winner of this main event, really.
Well, can I just say there's a guy standing just outside of the ring here, David Round. David Round, he has already challenged you to the promoter. He wants this fight. And if anybody remembers a few fights ago, David Round had a fantastic knockout. Both these guys now have knockouts to their record. So.
Yeah, well, it seems to be being made here.
So these guys are happy about it. If the promoters are happy about it, are you happy about it? But ladies and gentlemen, your new British champion, Dan Mcgriffin.
So we may have seen the co-main event for the next next band.
So I know Dan will be chuffed to bits with that. He really will be.
Yeah, well, it was such a good shot, and like you said, it was the 1-2 that landed straight down the pipe, and it was all well. It wasn't all she wrote. Literally, the eye. It's like Ian said, it was from the eye down to the chin, and it just slit him open.
Gloves.
And we are coming up to our main event. But
we have
if
our
you remember,
30% off though if you go to bareknuckleshop.com to pick up all of your merchandise. Use the promo code TTL3 and get yourself down to bareknuckleshop.com and get all the great merchandise that goes along with this sport.
Does that include me?
I hope not.
Thanks for that. We've got the main event.
Oh, absolutely.
Nikolai Empel versus Darren Hendry for the European Cruiserweight title bout. Nikolai has travelled all the way from Denmark. I've said it a few times tonight. I hope it's not a commentator's curse. I've said it a few times. He's got to be coming here with a plan if he's coming from Denmark.
Yeah, it's a long way to come, and especially in these times as well, mate. It's not easy to fly about. But Darren Hendry's no pushover. He's no bum. Been around the scene. And he's really, really up for this. And at the end of the day, it's a European Cruiserweight title bout, so it better mean something to him. But I think it's time to pass back over now to our mate MC, Ian Freeman. Ian the Machine Freeman.
Not the Iceman.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the main event? Ladies and gentlemen, our main event of the evening is for the BFBA European Cruiserweight title. So please welcome your first fighter to the ring. In the red corner, Nicholas Empel.
That's what you call a ring walk.
Keen as mustard. Just to let our American viewers know as well that the Dan Mcgrath and Ian Freeman were talking Geordie. That is Geordie. It is not English, it is Geordie.
Thought you were going to take his shorts off then.
Not sure if he's fighting or scuba diving. Got to be a confident man with that sort of short on.
And the footwear?
Got it. The footwear. Well, that's why I say scuba diving. I'm just short of a snorkel.
We've got the Sea Life Centre in
I
Blackpool.
tell you, I'm a little bit. Well, I'm
And now
bewildered
welcome
by
his
the
opponent
footwear.
to the blue corner, Darren
Tyson
Henry.
Seen Darren earlier. He looks like he's in shape. Such a good such a good music track.
It's a
What's the
speech,
film?
man. Is it? It's
Pulp Fiction.
Sex Pistols.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no point in getting upset, boys. You're about to
He
have a
looks
fight.
angry. Nikolai looks angry for some reason.
I mean, let's be honest. Darren's looking in tremendous shape.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Very.
But,
this is the main event
Nikolai
of the
is
evening.
pacing.
And this is for the
As I said, he
BFBA
looks very
European Cruiserweight title. So let me introduce your fighter in the red corner. This fighter is 31 years old. He weighed in at 86.2 kilograms. He's making his BKB debut and as an independent fighter from Denmark, please welcome Nicholas Empel. And now welcome his opponent in the blue corner. This fighter is 31 years old. He weighed in at 89.9 kilograms. He has a perfect record of 4 wins and no losses. An independent fighter from Aldershot, Darren Henry.
This is some serious face-off.
I know Darren could be a little confused. Let's be honest. I mean, and they're about to go into a fight. It's certainly an interesting approach. I don't want to draw attention to the ankle there of Darren Hendry.
Oh, yeah.
Must be alarm.
Any
Someone-
questions from you?
Cooker
I
must
think it
be
was
on.
mentioned earlier.
Now listen to me. Keep this clean at all times. Is that understood?
But, yeah, there's just some serious...
Touch him up. Touch him up. Now.
Serious face-off. This is some serious banter between some serious...
Might even start now. Oh, here we
Yeah,
go.
well, Darren asked, didn't he? Do you want to
Yeah.
do it now? But Darren looks a lot bigger than
Seconds
Nikolai.
out.
He does.
Round
He
one.
does look a lot bigger, but let's see what's coming. Not a
Nikolai
lot.
comes at him straight away in the clinch. This is where Darren's probably got to be careful just on the break.
Yeah. What's going to happen on the break? Hey,
There's definitely some needle between the pair
yeah.
of them.
I don't know what's going on, but they just need to get on with it and punch each other in the face.
Oh,
There you
beautiful
go.
shot.
Oh, there
I
you
thought
go.
he was going to hit him on the floor then.
Nikolai.
Thought he was going to hit him on the
Yeah.
floor. Nikolai there, he looks all, his legs
He
look
looks all right.
comfortable.
He looks all right, but he better get some defence about him.
Yeah. Needs to start swimming. That overhand, the
There
gun
you
shield's
go.
out.
Oh, he's trying to grab all the time there, but Darren's not having any of it.
There's definitely something happened between the pair of these.
Is he?
Darren looking for an uppercut there. Nikolai steps
I
back.
think he's taking. Oh,
This is where Darren's just going to...
he's taking a few
Nikolai's done well
shots.
to take them shots then.
He's trying to take him down, but it looks he's cut.
Got a cut
He's
on the
cut.
side of his face already.
He's cut. Nikolai is having a bit of a whinge about Summit, but to be honest, it's very difficult to assess this fight, really, because Darren seems
Yeah, I
to be
think
wanting
both
to
are bo-
fight. And Nikolai seems to want to
It's like they're both
grab.
angry.
Yeah, it's just, let's do some clean work and get this done.
I think it's a
Oh,
shot.
he's hit him.
That was a beautiful
No,
shot.
I'm not having it.
Nikolai held on well
Yeah.
then, but it was a clean shot.
Darren's hitting hard there.
Darren there looking to go for the body.
This could get frustrating for
We
Darren,
could-
though, this, if he
we
can't
could,
do his
very
work.
surprisingly. Oh, there's a right cut on the top of his head.
Yeah, that's it. This should be over. This should be over now.
Yeah, I think this is that. Well, I think it's
I think
definitely
there's
over.
been a bit of a gulf in quality there,
We're up
unfortunately.
to 8, to 9.
That's it.
Yeah, this is over.
Darren, I don't know why that's gone on.
I have no idea what's happened here.
There's really no need for that. I don't really know why the banter was going on in the first place.
There's a lot of anger.
Doesn't look
from
like they'll be
Darren.
going for a beer after.
Are there ever something's happened backstage, or whether there's been some needle? Good fight while it lasted, though. Yeah. I think we've had a great night of boxing, if you ask me.
An absolute belter. It's the card has seen a lot of variation, but the fights have all been great. Everyone's come in, put it on the line for him, and you can see the difference between the gloved and the bare fist. The impact's there immediately.
Yeah, well, and I think you've seen that with the Ben Pickles mainly, with the fact that one shot and then his face just opened up, and with Brendan as well, Brendan Needlam with his eye as well.
It'll be best they don't.
I think Darren might have hurt his hand as well.
Looks like he's hurt his hand.
Fighters to the centre of the ring, please.
Oh, they're shaking hands.
I
That's
know
what we
they're
want to
shaking
see.
hands.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute 58 seconds of the first round, we have a winner and your new BFBA European Cruiserweight Champion, Darren Hendry.
Darren Hendry gets the victory then.
He does. He's the proud owner of the European Cruiserweight title.
It's a shame. I thought we was going to get that. I have really enjoyed tonight.
All right,
This
and with
has
your
been fantastic.
champion,
Let's just listen to the
Darren
end.
Henry. Wow, you made quick work of that, my friend. I mean, just look at the physique on this guy. Absolutely fantastic, great shape. I mean, is this as quick as you wanted to end it? Everybody wants to end the fight quick, but this was quick.
Do you know what? It was a bit of a maffy prick to be on with. He was a bit of a but you got to respect anyone. And I think the geezer, the original geezer I was supposed to fight, pulled out last minute. He's come over on his own from Denmark. It takes a lot of nuts to do that. On his own, no corner or nothing, from Denmark into, I know this ain't my manner, but it's my country. So fair play. I just want to say as well, whilst I've got a bit of the mic, there's a young girl, I hope I'm allowed to do this, there's a young girl, very good friend of mine's daughter. Her granddad's actually in the audience somewhere, who's bravely battling leukemia. Her name's Olivia Howlett. Yeah, she's a young girl battling leukemia. All my, what's it called, ticket money, I'm going to chat to her. If anyone wants to donate to make her parents' life a little bit easier, go on my Facebook, Darren Hendry, and whatever you can spare, you know. It's a young girl, do you know what I mean? Thank you to everyone that came and supported, everyone that watched at home. Thank you to everyone, you know what I mean? Thank you, Ian.
Ladies and gentlemen, your champion, your European champion, Darren Henry.
Worthy
Good
champion.
respect to them at the end. It was very, it was interesting during the fight and after the fight, but shows there that the two gentlemen. And
Yeah, I mean, maybe just because he's come over for this to fill in at the last minute like that and taken this chance, maybe he felt he could get inside his head and just needle him a little bit before. But it didn't work, mate.
And just to close the show off now, I have been thoroughly entertained with these boxers. I know for a fact the audience have been thoroughly entertained. I hope everybody watching at home has been entertained. And I hope we've entertained you guys.
I hope so too, but it's been absolutely fantastic. Fantastic to be part of this event. I've been from the beginning since BFBA, and we've come a long way. This is amazing. I'm so proud of Wiggy and Andrew Batewell. This is a great show.
And don't forget, we've got upcoming events, 10th of September, BKFC. We've got September the 11th, Gambard. What we talked about earlier was Masvidal. We've got BKFC Fight Night on October the 9th, October the 27th, October the 22nd in Arizona, BKFC 22, and November the 6th, BKFC in New York.
Right, well, thank you for running through all that, Martin, but unfortunately our time has come to an end, so thank you for joining us here at BFBA at Norbreck Castle in sunny Blackpool. This is Paul Gilligan.
And this is Martin Mullender. Thank you very much.
Take it easy. Have a belter.